tweets, it will dead meme. Fuck you, little bitch. You think you can fuck with me? What a ring. Fuck you, little bitch. Hey, look, I'm hoping some bread. Fuck you.
Oh, welcome to the podcast. It's us again. That's our new song. The old song's gone.
Yeah,
we're just chilling. What day? What is this? January. We're in mid-January 2022. I mean, that was a disgusting laugh, but here we are.
That wasn't a laugh. That was a
yeah.
Oh, okay, good. There was a thing we forgot to mention last time that, like, I'm kind of disappointed that we didn't get to because it's going to feel a bit segmented in this episode. But I saw it and I had to mention it. Mike Shinoda shilling NFTs in in the strangest way. I hate to jump like right into this shit, but like I want to get this out of the way. He was shilling NFTs in a way that I don't think I've seen anybody else do, where he was like trying to argue to game developers like how easy it is and how beneficial it would be, and he was like, man, wouldn't it be great if you could like own a skin and like really own it, so that way you could transfer it from video game to video game at a moment's notice. And it got just dunked on by everybody in the space. There were all these developers being like, dude, it took us like 3 months to port a skin from our old engine into our new one. This is not how anything works. And I just wanted to bring up the fact that Mike Shinoda just, for some reason, just felt the need to go off on this weird...
completely shat his bed.
It's one of those things that I feel like he somebody told him this.
Yeah.
And he didn't even think twice about it because he's very knowledgeable about like things that have to do with technology and the digital. He makes music on Twitch like 5 days a week.
Yeah.
He's grinding. And then for some reason he couldn't just rub two brain cells together and be like, that doesn't make any sense.
It's
I want to take my Halo skin and put it in my Pokemon. It's like, no, bro, that's not how that works.
It's not how 3D modeling works. It's not how coding works. It's not how assets work at all. It's just
it's
a very
not how intellectual property work. It doesn't work at all.
Yeah,
what are you talking about?
It was just very disappointing to see that because I like Mike Shinoda. You know, it's like I don't like think about him every day or anything, but like I think like whenever I hear his name, I'm like, it's associated with like positive thoughts. So like just to see that just out of nowhere, it's like
bumblefuck, man.
It's like when a kid just repeats information. Like it almost felt like an adult told me this, so it must be true. And it's like, dude,
right.
What confuses me most about this is like he's a pretty well-connected individual. And also, the internet exists. You could just Google this, probably. You could, even just a couple minutes Googling this would have showed you that not how...
A moment of thinking would have got him out of this.
Yeah, but he didn't, and I just wanted to touch on that because I thought that was funny. I don't remember if we talked about Troy Baker last week also, but that was another whole fucking... That was a whole nother thing.
What happened to him?
People spilling their... People are like, you promoting NFTs? I thought of you as a role model. I got into voice acting because of you. I hate you, Troy. I'd have been like, suck my dick. I would have just been like, suck my dick. I'm trying to make money. I would have said something really fucked up to that.
Here's what he did. Let me Troy Baker, he's famous for voicing like Joel in The Last of Us and all these pretty like so many people, like the Joker in Batman Arkham Origins, a ton of he's done a lot of voice work.
He's very, very, very well-known voice actor.
Yeah, he's Booker in BioShock Infinite. He's I like him. I like him as a performer. But
me too.
He tweeted, he was like, I'm partnering with VoiceVerse NFT to explore ways where together we might bring new tools to new creators to make new things and allow everyone to make and allow everyone a chance to own and invest in the IPs they create. We all have a story to tell. You can hate or you can create. What'll it be? And then it's just this terrible art, of course, because it's a fucking NFT and it has to be. But
NFTs mean fucking every NFT just fucking just fucking busting its own pants. It's a fucking disaster.
But it's a company that's like already gotten in trouble for like stealing other people's likenesses and like just
Sick.
It's this big fucking. So everybody was just clowning on him, being like, "You fucking dumbass! Like, what are you trying to do? Like, it makes none of this makes any sense, especially for voice actors. Like, what are you gonna lend your voice out to somebody? Like, I don't understand.
I like the idea of someone taking his voice. So technically they own the likeness of Joel and shit like that. Like someone just fucking him over and being like, now every time Joel speaks, I get paid $5. So you better not make another Last of Us without consulting me. Troy has to go in and work, but then the guy gets paid. That's just so fucking horrible.
It's all stupid. But
this is the worst era right now. This is the worst era of the internet that we've been in quite some time.
Yeah, it sucks. It's really fucking terrible.
This is the worst?
I
I
think so, sincerely.
Really? I don't know. I'm still
because
fairly
this
new
is
to
people,
the internet.
There's way too many people that are getting scammed. And there's way too many like wealthy people that are getting into this, flexing their nuts, buying these stupid ape NFTs just because they can. And I can't. It is so disappointing seeing people that I actually like, jumping on this bandwagon.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn.
So
this
is another great thing too. Sorry to cut you off. I just because you said scammed and something clicked in my head immediately. Like it was a story from like this is old, but like recently somebody got like a bunch of people got scammed out of like millions of dollars. Like millions of dollars.
Like the Logan Paul getting scammed out of the fucking $3.5 million of Pokemon
awesome.
cards.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
was awesome.
That shit fucking... Dude, now look. I don't believe in poetic justice at all. I don't believe that this world really has a whole rhythm to it and things mean things. But the fact that he ruined the whole collector's base and made it inflate so heavily and all the shit that went... People that were just collecting cards from like years... had to go because he got involved, and then him losing over $3 million for it just seems so karma-like. It's just like, oh wow, look at you, you darn fool.
Yeah,
I love it.
I do love it too. But
they were hockey cards or something like that, and it's like, come on,
but
bro.
we've talked. I think last episode we kind of talked a little bit about NFTs too, so we won't dive too deep into it. But
okay, guys, can we before we get off the NFT thing? Is there any NFT like just an image as a whole, not expecting to appreciate or any kind of fuck shit? Are there any NFTs you would buy?
No,
because I would definitely buy a Down syndrome the monkey NFT.
I wouldn't.
There is not. I would just save the JPEG if someone made it.
Yeah.
That's true. I would probably do the same thing.
Here's the thing: if I had like an unlimited amount of money and an NFT was actually reasonable, like you actually did, if you bought an NFT and you owned like the trademark and like the actual likeness, and it actually like worked out in such a way that you actually properly owned that image, I think literally every single sketch or visual representation of Pizza Time would be in my portfolio for sure.
Every single visual media of him, bro.
But there's no reason to buy an NFT. It's like the dumbest fucking thing.
Pizza Time. Yeah, it's just...
I want to take people's NFTs and make them into my thumbnails and profit off of them just to prove it. Like it's
that's so fucked up.
I mean, it's not though, because
does it work like that? Would you actually be able to profit off of it?
Of course you could. What would stop you? What would stop you?
Well, because I think
it would just be morally wrong.
We put the Green Goblin on our thumbnail. We don't own the fucking Green Goblin.
You think we don't own a Green Goblin? Do we own Pizza Time though? Like, do we technically own Pizza Time?
I mean, if we file a trademark for it, and that's
much would
another
that
thing
cost?
about
that's probably
another
not that
thing.
much.
We need to. One thing that I think we didn't. It probably wouldn't cost that much. We could do it. But
how much to
the
trademark
one thing that
an
we
image?
didn't mention about NFTs is that, and I think this is the most important thing, is that you don't officially own them.
Right.
So this is what's happening. You just have the receipt in the blockchain, right? So here's the thing that a lot of people that are doing to be dicks, and I think it's funny, they're actually copywriting people's NFTs, filing for their shit to actually own it and make it their IP.
It's smart, man.
That's
it's
so
smart, and that's the way that it has always worked. So like the people who I don't know if they think that they're going to get the copyright by paying that much money, and just don't understand that like
the copyright's included and it's not.
Yeah, like I could right now go into so many people's portfolios and just copyright everybody's NFTs, and then I would actually own them, and then they couldn't legally sell them. You know, like it's a whole mess that opens up.
That's so fucked up. I want to do it, but like also I don't have the heart. I don't have the heart to just ruin people's days like that.
I do. I don't have the income to just waste on that shit though.
Right.
Trying to save here, but
I can't do that to people. People just like, oh man, I made this investment. It's like somebody buying stocks and you buy the whole company and you sell it. It's like some fucking random person. And it's like I had stocks in the company. Like, yeah, you did, but then I bought major ownership and then I sold it because I can do that and you have no power here now.
That's like when I found out that there was like this Saudi Arabian dictator who's killed people who owns SNK. Did you know that?
What?
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
What?
Yeah, SNK, like the game company, like Metal Slug and, you know, all those.
Why did he kill him, though, is the question.
Well, he's a
Samurai
dictator.
Shodown.
What do you mean? Like, why did he kill him? He's a dictator. That's why. That's literally.
Or are the rules apparent and did he disobey? Because, I mean,
there was
at that
probably,
moment, you know.
somebody was probably gay or something. It's Saudi Arabia, you know? Like.
I mean, dude, remember
There are rules.
just a
There are
couple of
rules,
years
you
ago?
know?
Remember in 2018 when the journalist got fucking butchered?
Oh, yeah.
You remember that? Yeah, so like that's just what happens. That's what happens over there.
I mean, there are rules. You know, places have rules. You know, you don't run by the pool. You
fuck
don't
up.
be gay in Saudi
Shut the
Arabia.
fuck
You
up.
don't. You don't run by the pool. You don't stand on the yellow line near the subway. There are rules. You know,
They're
without rules, you would
they're the
have no
equivalent.
society.
Right. They're just
You
trying
have
to
no society.
They're just trying to avoid chaos, so they're killing
just-
journalists.
They're just trying to keep the world in order, but everybody wants to disobey.
Oh my
Simple
God.
rule: don't be gay in Saudi Arabia. Then just don't do that. It's that simple.
Oh, man.
Gay in Saudi Arabia.
While you're in Saudi Arabia, don't be a gay person.
Is that like
When you leave?
as soon as you land in Saudi Arabia, like there's a huge banner in the airport?
Better not be
Don't
gay. Don't be gay.
In
You gotta not
fairness,
be gay.
I do think like if you're visiting, I don't know, maybe if you're a gay person, don't visit Saudi Arabia. Certainly, just out of base self-preservation, you know, like.
Right.
But if you are, while you're there, flip the script. Don't be gay.
Oh my gosh. All right, let's move on.
Oh my fucking God.
What's this Pokemon shit? Hold on. You guys were talking about Pokemon a little bit before the show. I am not caught up. I don't understand. I know about the TV meta shit, but I logged off.
Gotta
Pokemon,
catch 'em
she's just a
all.
girl with a bunch of Sims.
She's fucking being really annoying, Pokemon.
What's going on, though?
Oh, I'm sorry.
She's fucking okay. So
I'm fucking done. I want to kill myself with a gun in Minecraft.
Pokemon. All right, so Pokemon, right? So everybody,
suck
I'm
so
sure
much.
everybody, I'm sure everybody listening is aware of we talked about the TV meta, or that also what they try to call it.
Yeah.
So because of
Just
that,
stealing content.
Pokemon was such a hot topic right now. And there's a guy that was really up and coming that actually I discovered through this. His name's Gideon or Gideon, however you want to say it. And he's a massive troll. He's kind of an idiot too. So what he did was he did a raid, which is, people raid people all the time, and it's usually pretty harmless. But he raided Pokemon, which is really stupid. And all they were putting was spamming her chat, just saying L plus ratio. So that was it.
Right.
That's it. It wasn't like a huge deal, but at the same time, it was stupid. So originally, just to speed it up, originally he got banned for 2 weeks, which is a bit much because obviously Pokemon didn't get banned for 2 weeks for illegally streaming people's IPs, right?
That's pretty ridiculous. Well, there was also that one, again,
Yeah.
we're never not going to bring this up because it is such a blinding example, but there was that one streamer who stretched her asshole open on Twitch who got banned for like...
Which is pretty lit in general, to be fair.
Yeah,
but
I didn't have a problem
she
with it. I'm
did
just
that.
saying.
She did.
Yeah, and then
She
no
showed
big
her
deal.
bare asshole to Twitch.
There's the chick that which one was it? Amaranth or Alinity? It was
That
probably
gave her-
Alinity.
Oh, spit
Gave her
vodka.
cat alcohol.
Yeah, she's-
Yeah, abusing her cat.
yeah, Alinity spat vodka into her cat's mouth.
Yeah, and she
And it
threw her
took
over.
damage.
threw her
could see
over.
it take damage.
She threw the cat, yeeted the cat over her head. She did multiple things.
All right, look.
Let's
hold on.
What is
hold on?
What
I just
is
want
the
to say
constant
hold
occurring
on.
factor in all those things?
Hold on. I want to
We all
say.
know.
I want to say.
Okay,
I want to say one
go,
thing.
go.
The cat thing I think was a bit overblown. Like she just kind of tossed it over her head. It's a cat. It lands. Like they're not. It's not like she spiked. It's not like she spiked the cat into the ground
let me
like
tell
a
you
football.
something. Let me tell you something. That's very okay. When I was a kid, I've never told this story online. But when I was a kid, I had a cat. Well, it's not because I feel bad about it, even though I didn't do anything on purpose. It was I had my cat, and I was spinning with my cat, just being stupid. I'm a kid, like, wee, let's spin, let's get dizzy. And the cat's obviously like, fuck this shit, right? So the cat jumps from my arms and breaks his leg. Yeah, just simple, just not being prepared to. If you throw a cat over your head unprepared, it can get hurt because it's not doing it on its own will.
It was also dizzy.
Yeah, you dizzy the cat.
But it was also I dizzied the cat. No, I did dizzy the cat. But here's the thing: the cat also wasn't prepared to. Like, it's not. I know where I'm gonna be. Kind of like say just yeeting a cat over your head. The cat's not like, I'm doing this, and I know where I'm gonna land.
I understand what you're
like,
saying.
You know what I'm saying? It's.
I just remember seeing that video and
no
thinking,
matter
like,
way you look at it, that is abuse. You don't chuck your fucking animal over your head.
It's as simple as that. You're being recorded online where people can see you, and you should have a certain way of acting. Like, I'm not gonna on my stream shove my girlfriend. Like, that's not the time or the place to do that, because this is not the time or the place.
But you will shove her when the camera's shut off.
Like when the camera's off, I'm swinging on her. I'm gonna duck down and go up like fucking like M. Bison. I'm gonna knock her out. But like on stream, you gotta carry yourself accordingly.
Right.
So I understand that like situation.
I've seen you uppercut your girlfriend. Like, and listeners, I want you to look this up. Type in Francis Ngannou uppercut Alistair Overeem. Type that in. I've seen it.
I did not do that to my girlfriend. If I did that to her, she would be dead.
I think I've seen you do that too. Honestly, Kingston.
I've definitely punched her, but like not.
I've seen. I've definitely walked by your room and seen you like pretending to fight someone.
She's real, dude.
All right.
She's a whole ass real person.
I don't know. I did see the real, because you photoshopped a picture of some. Like, I don't know, somebody you just found on Twitch or something. I don't even know. And then people like reverse engineered it, and it showed that there was nobody there. I was like, this is pretty good work.
What made that insane, in all seriousness, what made that insane is that I posted that picture, and then like a minute later, somebody posted a picture of it edited with her out of the picture, and I was like, what the fuck?
How does she feel about that? How does
she was just like, people have talent and they're wasting it on dumb shit like this, and I was like, yes, I know.
Somebody please, hold on. Somebody please, if there could be like a dedicated Twitter account to just taking every photo of Kingston and his girlfriend, just editing his girlfriend out of it, I will follow you, and I will retweet everything.
Oh my god,
we want that. We want to get that account to 10K.
Character assassination of me, just removing my girlfriend from every image.
Bro, we're gonna gaslight you so hard, dude.
It's never gonna work because I know her. So like,
I don't care.
Maybe if I was first dating her, that shit could work on me. Maybe because it could be like, yo, like, what am I doing? Like, I'm not going anywhere. Like, who's this person?
This reminds me.
It's
This
too late
you know what this
now.
reminds me of? This reminds me of my dream. I've always wanted to have just like. This is the only reason I've ever wanted to be a rich person. It's not to like buy a bunch of shit that I want. It's not like any of that. It's to pull elaborate ruses where like I just want one day to be able to like study a friend of mine, like find out like, oh, he's going to go to like a diner at 12 p.m. every Sunday or whatever. And he goes to the diner. I want to hire like an entire group of people, like the entire diner, to be at the diner at that time. And just turn around exactly at like 12:45 and look at this person and say, "Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up," and just have the person panic. And if people on the street too, I would hire them as well. I would have like a bit. I would have it written in the sky. That's what I would do with like a lot of money.
Wake up.
What is wrong with you?
I don't know. I just think that'd be fun.
I like that. I think that's actually a fantastic idea.
That's fantastic if you're a fucking psychopath that wants to just bother people.
No, you'd have to admit.
If I was rich, I'd I don't know, try to help impoverished areas. You guys are like, let's fucking pull prank.
Why not both?
You guys are like Logan Pauls you guys are like fucking Logan and Jake Pauls.
No, why not
let's
both?
Let's have a fucking stream house and show my penis to girls when they don't want to see it. That's funny.
What precludes me from being a charitable philanthropist just because I like to pull an occasional insanely expensive prank?
Because you could be doing so much more with that insane. Imagine how much that would cost to have everyone in a general area.
Probably about 40,000.
I feel like it would be probably less than that, maybe, but that's a lot of money.
Just pay everybody $1,000. They'll do it.
I'd want to pay. I'd want to pay them well, Like I wouldn't want to be like a cheapskate, like a leafy, like I was $20 okay type person. Like I'd be paying them well.
Damn, I forgot about that. That's deep cut.
Yeah, it is a deep cut.
That's old lore.
Anyway, what's going on?
I miss that shit though. I kind of miss that shit on YouTube though. I'm not gonna lie.
That was fun.
Oh yeah. Pokemon. That's where we were. We didn't even get to what happened.
Yeah, what happened?
So after that, obviously Pokemon was not satisfied with the 2-week ban of this Gideon guy. Gideon even apologized. So this is why she wasn't satisfied. Because once he got banned, the first thing he did, he took the picture of Pokemon where she doesn't have any makeup on and put it as his avatar on Twitter. So that was already antagonistic. It's stupid and trolly, but it's all right, you're poking the fucking bear, dude. She's already she has this. She's done a lot. There's compilations of stuff. She's very fiery, right? Anyway, so he gets permabanned. They uploaded because we all know the Twitch staff are mega simps. We know this. We already know why.
Permabanned for that?
Yes, he's permabanned.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
He's fucking permabanned for raiding a chat and having his audience rate chat, but L plus ratio, and then something he did outside of Twitter. Outside of Twitch, which was just put the avatar. Didn't say anything to her, and then quickly after. He did apologize. Said, I'm going to take the L on this one. He apologized, blah, blah, blah. He's permabanned. Doesn't matter. So this is where more of the drama ensued, where people were saying, Ninja, help get this guy unbanned. And he said on stream, there's nothing I can do other than just contact my Twitch rep. And then he pretended, or so he says, to actually contact him, saying, all right, text is sent. Pokemon took that as a betrayal, why would you try to get somebody unbanned and all this shit, right? And then Ninja DMs Pokemon and just says, I didn't send this. I swear on my grandfather who just died. You're making a huge mistake. So then she shows the DMs on stream. And then people took that as a threat by him saying you're making a huge mistake. And I'm like, what do you, Ninja? What is Ninja? What is Tyler Blevins gonna do? What is he gonna kill her? What is he gonna
buy her house? Buy her house. I bet.
People were freaking out about this. Now the one thing Ninja did lie about if he actually didn't send the tweet to his Twitch rep, then he lied. But he said he lied because he wanted to have people shut up about the whole situation. I'm gonna pretend like I did, and people are gonna be like, okay, he did something, right? So. They were all salty about that. Then Ninja's wife got involved too, and then was being very hostile towards Pokemon. And that's pretty much where it kind of ends off right there, where she was just saying hey, we're getting all these terrible messages. We're getting harassed way more than you did on your fucking stream, which is true. They're getting way more hate than the L plus ratio. What I'm saying? So
that's unfortunate.
It turned into the stupidest thing.
The simp nature of Twitch and the internet in general is just I don't know. I don't know.
It's crazy.
I never look, we got to understand that, Twitch has an objective bias towards a certain kind of streamer. A certain kind of streamer gets a lot more benefits from Twitch as a whole than another particular kind of group.
Sure.
And I just really am sick of that just mentality of just do what they want, no matter how objectively bullshitty it is.
Here's the thing. I just saw Pokey tweeted like I think 37 minutes ago about this.
Oh,
and
so
she's like,
more shit.
this is all the shit that he's done, right? And it's just like, it's just a bunch of. I'm reading it, and my eyes are glazing because this is just such fucking menial shit. You are one of the most popular streamers on the fucking planet. Your face, I've seen your face on billboards, like, regardless of my consent. I don't even like.
Regardless of my consent.
Like, I didn't want to see Pokemon's face everywhere, but it is. And look, I'm not even saying like I like Pokimane, I dislike Pokimane. I don't know anything about her. I've never tuned into any one of her streams ever. But you are one of the most popular streamers on the face of the earth, probably. Get over it. Like, it's... How could you possibly be... How big is this other guy? How big is this other guy even remotely as big as Pokimane?
He was starting to blow up, but he's not nearly in the same stratosphere.
Not even in the same.
And dude,
ballpark,
you just have to like walk it off, dude. Like, there's so many. There were. I used to get so many like weird people in my comments. I used to get people making videos about me all the time. It was like fucking weird. But just if you just let it go, then they go away. The biggest mistake that you could make on the internet is letting people know that they're bothering you, because then they're just going to
they just won't stop.
Then it will never stop. I have ignored every single thing on the internet that has ever bothered me, and it has always 100% gone away in less than a week. The second you make like a big thing about it, now this is part of you. This is part of, like, in your Wikipedia fucking timeline, your history of, this is a part of it now. This guy's fucking name, and the time you got bent out of shape because he took a picture of you with no makeup and made it his profile picture.
I would have went super hard. As soon as she would have tried to get me back, I would have went troll-tastic. I would have lost my mind.
Okay, let me actually do something that is worth a fucking ban. Now that I'm fucking perma-banned, because like, look at that situation. All the stuff that we've already kind of rattled off about these streamers getting slaps on the wrist, streaming illegal shit, vodka with cats, spreading asshole, all these different, so many other things, much more. This chick, pulling her nipple out on accident. It was an accident, but she didn't even get banned. She banned herself.
You talking about JoJo? Like the singer?
No, it was another Twitch streamer. I don't even know if it was Pokimane or something. It might have even been. No, I don't think she's ever. Somebody had a nip slip on Twitch, but it was a big streamer, and she banned herself because Twitch did nothing. Literally did nothing. They were like, fine. You know what I mean?
Saw nip. Nice.
Yeah, they probably fucking shot goo everywhere. They're like, this is awesome. This is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I don't know, man. This guy might have deserved a ban. Like, I don't know. Like,
I think he deserved a 3 ban or something like she did for streaming fucking Avatar, The Last Airbender.
That's the thing too. Is like the whole like TV thing that's so clearly against her. It's so clearly against TOS.
That's against the law.
It's just, it's not fair use. People don't know what fair use means. People think fair use means like, oh, if I take this and use it, then it's mine. No, you have to transform it in some fucking way in order for you to even remotely claim fair use. And like watching an entire broadcast and just talking every so often. I saw one stream where Hassan was just in the bathroom for like 20 minutes or whatever.
Was on.
While like 20 minutes of a show's playing and Hassan's just sitting there like
yeah.
And by the way, I might be exaggerating. Maybe it wasn't 20 minutes. But the whole point is
no, it was like 15 minutes, bro.
It was enough. Like, it was long enough to where it's ridiculous.
And the show's just playing. Like, at least fucking pause it. So
who is that guy also? Who's Hassan? This Hassan dude? Like, I didn't know who he was.
Hassan's a big deal.
Yeah,
I didn't know who he was, and I found out that he's some guy that like very vocally democratic or some shit like that.
He's like a left content creator for sure.
Leftist content creator. He is the nephew of Cenk Uygur.
Yeah, the Young Turks
of Young Turks. You don't know the Young?
Man.
Yeah,
okay, I know Cenk Uygur.
Yeah, he got in trouble. He got in trouble for on the Young Turks a while ago for saying that.
Shit.
I think he said like America deserved 9/11 or something.
9/11.
It was like,
look,
that's pretty funny.
I understood what he was saying, but he used the wrong words.
Well, he gets too heated on his stream, so everything he says sounds like super serious.
Guys,
Like,
if you don't know Hassan Piker, go put in Hassan Piker rage quit Bloodborne. It's the funniest clip I've ever seen.
It's really funny. I saw that one recently. He just,
so
I don't know.
funny.
Like, I saw like him and Ethan Klein had a podcast, and I watched the podcast, and yo, I cannot describe to you the levels of just like, yo, this is not. I felt like a gay kid around a bunch of girls taking off their clothes. Just like, yo, I feel really uncomfortable. Please, someone stop this. They
Look,
had no chemistry at all. It was bad, bro.
To be fair, I want to see. I was like, I want to follow this and see what happens.
Right.
So I've watched every single episode. The first 4 or 5 episodes were like, oh my God, this is a disaster. It was so bad that I even messaged Hassan, was like, hey man, you have to tell Ethan to let you speak. This is a fucking disaster. Anyway, now I don't know. I'm sure a bunch of people told him that too. Next episodes that started to come up, all of a sudden Ethan's apologizing now. He's like, oh, sorry. Like, he's actually letting Hassan speak, because Hassan could actually rant. He can go on these things where he's like, oh, this dude's on point. Like, he's actually making some good points. But Ethan will interrupt with some nonsensical thing and then just derails everything, and it gets really fucking awkward. But it feels like they're working on it.
Those first few were really rough.
It'd be like if we did the Snark Tank immediately, like me and Chris at fucking like 17 and 18 immediately did a podcast, and we know nothing about each other, and we're just like, what's happening here?
I'm about Biden, huh?
Yeah, it's so weird. It's those first few episodes feel like they're not even friends, you know, like not even remotely. Like it's like somebody. It's like a bet almost. Like somebody was like, if you lose this bet, you have to do a podcast together. And then they lost, and then they just did it. And that first episode is just like, so Hassan? And he's like, so
you're right.
Ethan.
I just remembered something. So my girl said this because she didn't know who Hassan was. And she said, like, who's this conservative guy he's doing a podcast with? That's how different their dynamics seemed when she was just checking it out. Like, she thought like he was doing some type of, what is that, that crystal ball with that other dude? Do you know that show? It's this political show where her name's Crystal Ball.
Oh,
and she's like,
yeah, I forget the name of the show because they've had several, but
it's her and then that other guy. He's like conservative, so they like do that dynamic.
Sagar, like, I think.
I don't remember his name,
Could
but
you-
yeah, you know
could
who
you-
I'm talking about.
You think you could do like you think you could do a podcast with like fucking like
Who?
Ethan Ralph or something like that, some fucking demon, like some fucking bottom dweller? I think I could do a podcast.
Oh my God.
I think I could do it.
I'd rather
didn't
do
think you were
I'd
gonna
rather
go
do
that far.
I'd rather do a podcast with Ethan Ralph than Cat Black.
Really?
Yeah, I
And
fucking
really?
hate. I can't stand that.
She's
bitch.
just always. I've never seen her not snarky. Like, I've never seen one sentence come out of her mouth where she sounded like pleasant.
I'll just never forget the 7-hour live streams, plural, she did daily about me and Lacey being in a relationship. Like,
That's so
7
awesome.
hours a day for 3 days. Like, what the fuck?
I
Go
would
hug your mom or something. Like, feed yourself. What are you doing?
I could definitely do a podcast with Ethan Ralph. Because I feel like he would show me the darker aspects of myself, and that'd be crazy. I'd be like, "Yo, this guy's bad news. He's funny, but like,
Hey.
he's really like, don't fuck with him, man." Like,
Speaking of Ethan Ralph, I saw something retweeted on my timeline this morning that I couldn't believe. That I was like, I can't. Why is this on my timeline?
Was it the Gunt?
So
The Gunt?
it's about the Gunt. So it's a relic that I thought expired. I thought he was gone. You remember Worski?
Right. Oh yeah.
So he's still doing shit. And he's doing a huge marathon of a bunch of creators, even some lefty ones that I respect. Some people, they're all coming together to shit on Ethan Ralph in a few days or something.
That sounds awesome. Wait, hold on.
Here, hold on. I saved it because I was like, somebody retweeted. Somebody
Worski coming in clutch.
Let me see.
he's just gonna try to bring as much attention to the fact
It's
that
called
Ethan Ralph
the
is
Elf-
the devil.
It's called the F Ralph Festival, and it has like Well, I saw one name that I respect. Oh, Crown T's, he's gonna be on there.
Oh, that's funny.
But actually, most other people are they're kind of. Never mind. There's a lot of trashy people that are going to be in this lineup, but I am going to watch because
dude, fuck Ethan Ralph, dog.
I thought they were homies, though. I thought they were homies. That's what, I know they had some spats.
There are no homies in that.
That's
ain't
true.
nobody
That's so
like
true.
nobody's actually.
Everybody's a piece of shit.
Yeah,
bro.
nobody's actually
You're
friends
right.
with each other. It's just a whole fucking mess. But
Yeah.
that is
you're right.
fucking funny. That's
Ethan Ralph Festival, bro.
Yeah. Do you want me to send you the link?
I just found it.
Yes, please.
You found it? Okay, I'll
Drop
it.
the link in the Discord, please, Derek. I need that. I need to watch that shit, bro. I'm gonna be on that shit all fucking night.
Yeah, save the
Just be
day.
like, yo, fuck that guy. Fuck this.
It feels like an
dude.
eternity ago, that shit, man. Like, I can't even remember. Like,
It kind of was, though. It was almost 4 years ago at this point when it was at its tippy top. The fallout with Worski is in Miami with all these fucking idiots, and he's screaming and tells his friend to pull out a gun and he gets arrested and shit. It was, dude, that arc was insane. I thought he was gone after that. Apparently not.
I guess
that arc. That's a YouTube arc right there, man.
that is a YouTube arc. We must be doing something. We must be doing something.
They should have
wrong.
made that an anime. That should have been an anime opening of that, a whole anime opening of just the internet bloodsport people, all of them just doing fucked shit.
The beginning of Evangelion.
Dude, it's just as petty as I just started watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, season 1. It's just as petty as that, dude. It's just bullshit
Dio.
rivalry for no reason. Dio, yeah, exactly.
Dio put JoJo's fucking dog in the oven. He put it in the furnace for no reason. The first moment he met him, bro, he came off his carriage, kicked his dog in the teeth.
Fucked his dog up.
And it's just bro, why'd you kick my dog?
The dog was
That's how you know someone's a demon. If someone attacks your dog.
What happened?
No, I just learned. No, I saw something on Twitter. Apparently, Willem Dafoe is hosting SNL, so SNL is gonna ruin every single fucking Dafoe meme.
Oh no, we got to get him to say pizza time though.
Pizza time.
Yo, what if he does? What if he does?
Dude,
No
my dick would
fucking
fucking
And
explode
there's
everywhere.
He's like, there's a podcast out there that I'm quite a fan of.
I'm something of a Snark Tank fan myself.
Dude,
I think Pizza Time would be a great new villain for Spider-Man. I'd be like, yeah.
he demands pizza time.
He somehow knows.
I would get so excited that I would transform into something else. I'd become a cocoon.
Oh my god. All right. Well, what do we got? What do we got to move on to?
Pizza time.
I guess if we're talking, we do talk about video games on occasion. This is a vaguely video game oriented podcast.
I'm a gamist.
I think we should talk about at least a little bit. Just mention this. Fucking Activision was just bought by Microsoft for fucking $68.7 billion, which, by the way, is such an incomprehensible amount of money that I
for them. Well, no, it's not for them, but that's a lot of money.
It seems like they could have got away with so much less.
Oh yeah, no, for sure
they could have.
Yeah,
but that's World of Warcraft right there.
Well, you know what?
That's where the most of the money comes from. Is World of Warcraft.
Well, it's
100%. 100%.
It's World of Warcraft.
And Call of Duty.
It's not even Call of Duty. I think it's World of Warcraft and Candy Crush probably. Because
is Candy Crush still that lucrative?
Yeah,
I think so. I think so.
It is.
I think it's still one of the number one apps.
Yeah,
no, I can't believe that.
Maybe not.
Did Candy Crush come out when we were in high school?
I don't know. Maybe late high school, early college. But all I know is that it's still very, very popular. It might not be as popular as it was here back then, but I know for sure that it's popular in other countries. In the same way that the PlayStation 2 was super popular in Brazil in 2015 or whatever the fuck. It's
what the fuck?
Yeah, because that's just the way that tech kind of imports because of tariffs and all that shit. They get shit way, way, way later, and it's still super expensive. I think a PS2 was like $1,500 or some fucking nonsense. It's fucking absurd.
We're so fucking privileged, dude.
It's crazy.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, no, for sure. But
For the American machine to move, we got to take so much shit from other places. It's like really wild once you realize how much we have, even when we're not doing good compared to like countries not far away from us.
It kind of bothers me that they bought it for 68.7 because they just could have put an extra 300 million in there and had like the ultimate.
That was stupid.
That's
So
such
I
a
had to
$300
just round
million,
up.
you know?
Because I'm like, it's 69. Shut the fuck up.
But they definitely overpaid on purpose because that's kind of their strategy because they have that amount of money.
Right.
Because everybody likes to be like, we would never sell out. Like, PlayStation is not for sale. Like, Spider-Man is not for sale. If somebody came to like the owner of Spider-Man, they're like, we're gonna give you $200 trillion for Spider-Man. They're like, no one in their fucking right mind is gonna say no to that. No one.
If you say no to that,
Right.
If you say no to that, you're gonna get shot by the rationality police.
By your family. By your
no-
family. Your children will be like, what is wrong with you, Dad? And they'll pick you apart. They'll eat you like a monkey on a table. It's like it's a fucking mess, man. But that's a big acquisition. Like, you know what's crazy about it is that like now Crash Bandicoot and Spyro are now Xbox characters.
Yeah.
Which is fucking trippy.
I
as shit.
want an
They can do-
Xbox.
they can do
Xbox
Xbox
is
Smash
the only one
Bros.
that doesn't have a brawler. They're the only one that don't have a brawler.
Well, now they
They
can.
do Xbox Smash Bros. Yeah.
Yeah, they need to do it so they can have that stupid ape Winston fight fucking Marcus Phoenix so they're both the same size, you know?
And
Like-
no, it'd be Cole. It'd be Winston versus it would be,
Winston versus no.
It would be
Don't go there.
Kingston,
Don't go there.
stop. You gotta stop.
Fucking go there.
You gotta stop.
Please let me do it. Let me do this,
No,
guys.
no.
Let me
Stop
do this. You know, because you know it's a great idea.
It's not a great idea.
Let me do this. It is though.
What is he gonna call it? Ape Escape?
It'd be Cole. It'd be Cole with a Winston costume on, but it would just be Winston.
You suck, man. You suck. I hate you.
Yo, I'm a black man too. That's what makes it even worse. That makes it even worse.
Well, what makes it worse is that I have to sit here associated with those words, and I'm the only person who's gonna get trouble for it.
Nah, dude, you're Hispanic, bro. It's
They
cool.
don't know
I
that.
used to like the Snark tank till they made that racist call joke. I'm
You
gonna
say
cheese
he burst,
'em.
he burst in Chris's room. It's like, no, oh shit, finish it. Finish the joke.
I had a dream that happened to me once. But like a
That is
long
a
time ago, that I was
terrible
eating.
dream.
I was eating macaroni and cheese like Kevin McAllister in Home Alone 1. I was getting ready. It's like ooh, and then my back exploded. Like everything behind me exploded, and Willem Dafoe and his fucking green. That was when I was like a child, though. So like, but I remember that dream super vividly. That movie just stuck out to me. But
Holy shit.
$68 billion they own. Microsoft now owns pretty much every single massive FPS except Battlefield.
Titanfall? They own Titanfall
Right.
now?
No, but they're not doing anything with Titanfall. EA has Titanfall. EA has Battlefield as well. But Battlefield is the only operating FPS. I guess you could pick. You say Apex Legends is kind of up there too now, but Microsoft owns Doom, Halo, Quake, Wolfenstein, Call of Duty, and Overwatch, which is just fucking insane.
You know what's crazy? They should do a celebration where they have Master Chief fucking the shit out of Tracer. That'd be a fucking great thing.
You're the worst.
like-
Master Chief fucking
Just
fucking her
remove his
brains
cod
out,
piece.
bro.
Still
Move
has
his
this
cod
fucking
piece. It falls out, hits the ground with a thump.
the fucking tribal.
And then when Tracer orgasm is like, oh,
You're fucking retarded.
You were so loud that, from my perspective, I heard nothing.
That'd be great, man. That'd be quality porn.
I'd watch the fuck out of that. I'm
That
not gonna
probably,
lie.
by the way, that probably exists already. You could probably find that on fucking X
You're
videos
probably
or
right.
fucking-
You're
But
actually,
I want Microsoft's money put into it.
Yeah, you
so
want,
you know it's quality.
real. You want a Unreal Engine 5.
ray tracing.
It just looks great. And I'm just like, man, I'm so happy to see how far we've come as a race.
I want to see my reflection. I want to see my reflection in the cum.
Do Spartans have like normal cum?
They don't come.
I
that
don't
shit
know.
like? Oh, they castrated them?
They're chemically castrated. They don't. I don't think they can get erections.
I don't know, actually.
Oh, poor.
No, they're chemically castrated.
John,
no,
bro.
because there were Spartans that have had kids.
Really?
Yeah, 100%. I don't know what
Who?
the I can't remember. It's some lore shit.
The leader of Oni, maybe him.
her, but
Oh, it's a she?
yeah. So let's I just wanted to mention that because it was kind of big. It's kind of a massive fucking deal. Kingston, why does Moon Knight matter at all? It looks dumb.
It looks so cool to me, but I guess that's just because I like cool stories.
Who is Moon Knight? What is this?
Moon Knight is a character very similar to Batman from the Marvel Universe.
Right.
He's Batman adjacent. So he is Mark Spector. You're probably not gonna like it because of the fact that you don't like anything that's not John 117 or Peter Parker. So that might not be your thing. But
I don't like Batman.
the thing about Moon Knight is because he's like Batman, but in the sense that he's actually about his shit. So he's not like, I'm gonna not kill this person because it's not the right thing. Moon Knight don't give a fuck. He'll beat up a disabled person that's stealing shit. You know, like he doesn't give a shit.
Well, Batman would do that too, to be fair. Batman does that. Batman exclusively does that, actually.
Nah, Batman is
Batman exclusively beats up disabled people trying to steal things. That's almost his
Mentally disabled.
Mentally, not physically. Moon Knight doesn't give a shit which one you are.
I mean, what's the difference? The brain is you. Like, what do you mean?
Watch, easy.
Yeah, bro, you're about to slip.
How am I about to slip?
You're like, what's
physically
the difference?
disabled and mentally disabled. I'm mentally disabled. I'm not physically disabled.
No, that's ultimately the same fucking thing. I think.
No, it's not.
I would argue
That's
it is.
a weird
Yeah,
thing.
you'd be wrong. You'd argue you'd be wrong.
Why is that wrong?
Because having depression doesn't make you Ricky Berwick, motherfucker.
Having
There's a very different thing. Those are very different things.
Having depression doesn't make you mentally disabled.
I think depression is a mental disability.
No. Let me put it this way.
Or it's a mental disorder.
Yeah, disorders are not
I think
disabilities.
there's probably a difference.
So what about physical disorders?
So I guess
Tourette's, if I'm not mistaken.
So I guess that maybe,
I don't know.
and then I know Down syndrome is obvious. That's an obvious one. Oh my
You're such a shithead. All right, let's move on. Fuck Moon Knight. Nobody cares about Moon Knight. Fuck Oscar Isaac and his white gloves. Let's
I just laughed at that on camera. I'm so
You
mad
laughed at that,
myself.
and we're going to replay it.
There was no punchline.
You're a dark human in literally every way.
Oh my god, I can't believe
great.
That was such a fuck moment. Yo, I'm sorry to someone out there.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Wait,
Whoever
I just,
offended.
why did it make you laugh? I just want to know.
Because every time someone brings up Down syndrome, I just think of the animals with Down syndrome, and I can't help but laugh at that. You ever seen a tiger with Down syndrome, bro?
It is
No,
funny.
I haven't.
It is funny.
That is the funniest, bro.
It is a funny
Get your
image.
mind right. Look it up, bro. Look it up. Do yourself
my
a
mind
favor.
right.
Get your mind right. You're gonna say you're gonna be like, "Whoa, dude, that is the most silly looking thing I've ever seen in my
I
life."
really need to stress that we are all really well-meaning people.
Right.
You know, like don't. I understand. I understand that this sounds really bad.
I
what we're
get
saying?
it. I get it. I'm crying. I get it. He's slow. He sees it. He sees it.
The tiger. Look, the tiger is funny. The Down syndrome tiger is funny. We can admit that.
So fucking no. It's not just funny. It's hilarious.
God,
Imagine
damn it.
seeing that in a
I wish I
wild
didn't
and
know this
laughing at it.
It's like that autistic cat that died a couple years ago. Fucking Bub, Mr. Bub or whatever the fuck, Lil Bub or whatever. He was like a popular cat. He's got his tongue sticking out all the time. It was cute. He was disabled. But, you know, not as funny when you're just talking about just the...
Can the animal be autistic?
Did you guys see that somebody made a fucking... they finally did that radioactive edit of me saying all the fucking lines from the
No,
Patreon.
where the fuck
name.
is it?
I retweeted it. Hold on, let me see if I can.
You retweeted it?
I'll retweet it again because I can't open the Discord right now. But
Why is Sailor Moon trending?
Sailor Moon is trending?
Because it's goated.
Yeah.
Oh, it's 30th anniversary. 30th anniversary, man.
Jesus
Dude.
Christ.
I was gonna, every time I did a new hip hop project, I'd always have a new alias, and one of them was Tuxedo Mask.
Tuxedo Mask is a good name, to be fair.
Yeah.
Like, it's like a really... one of the hardest things about being creative, I think, is just coming up with it's easy to come up with a good concept, but, like, I think naming it something that doesn't sound stupid is probably the hardest thing in the world.
I wanna name.
I just retweeted it, by the way.
Is this gonna be cut out, right? Like, don't put this in the podcast, obviously.
Why are you making me work, man?
I want to name a band The Righteous because that just sounds so funny. That just sounds so funny. Doesn't it sound hilarious?
I'm leaving that. I leave that in. Don't even bother. Don't even bother.
Bleep it at least, but like,
don't make him work.
I'll think about it.
You're gonna leave that in. What's happening is gonna be a bunch of people with that name on Twitter and are gonna be like, "Oh, that's because of us."
Stop giving people ideas, man. You can't do that. You can't see. It probably wouldn't have gone anywhere until you're like, "Oh, it's gonna be on Twitter," and someone's like, "Oh, that's a good idea." Put it on Twitter.
It's exactly what it is. It's exactly what's gonna happen.
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay with the world I create.
What do we got? We got Lord of the Rings, Rings of Power. They just did a trailer for that. I have no faith in this. It's a fucking Amazon Lord of the Rings show.
I really want it to be good.
I just don't care about. Look, do you care about? There's so many well-established characters in the Lord of the Rings universe. Do you care about new ones at this point? Are you okay with that?
I really want to see what happens after the Fourth Age, but I know we're not gonna go there. We're not gonna go past the book. Obviously, I feel like that's like the land that no one, out of respect for that universe, touches. They're like, no one. After they sail west, after they beat Sauron and everybody gets their kingdoms, we don't go here. That's just not where we end up. But I would love to see more of the First or Second Age when Sauron was being forged and all the wizards were showing up. Because I don't know. I like that world a lot, but at the same time, I understand that is something that's been like intact for so long. Like Lord of the Rings has been Lord of the Rings for like fucking like 60 years, you know, or probably way more than that now. Actually, maybe like nearing 100 years. It's been like, you know, like this is the world. We've seen this. We've seen the Silmarillion. We saw the movies. We got the fucking Hobbit. We got the 3 books. Leave it as that. And so I'm scared they're gonna mess it up. But you never know. I'm hopefully optimistic, but I understand the world we live in. So they're probably going to fuck it up. And then I'm going to cry because I really care about that universe. So.
I mean, at least it's not a movie because of it.
As long as there's no black people in that universe, I'm fine.
So how did you feel about Shadow of War, the sequel to the Middle Earth?
I was disgusted. Freaking had that damn black dude. I was like, you don't belong here. You don't belong here. What are you doing here, right? I don't hate you. I just don't want you to fail. I don't want you to fail. I don't want you here. This shouldn't be a problem. You should be somewhere else doing something else. Just don't be here. It's not out of hatred.
Every time he walked out too, like they'd be playing that YG song, "My Nigga." I was like, this is.
Why does every time he comes? Why is every moment he's in the game he's breakdancing? Like that's kind of weird. That's kind of weird. That's kind of weird.
Like
how he drinks
bucket
grape
hat
soda
in a fucking cardboard box, and he's breakdancing.
He stops to get a drink of grape soda. He's like, Talia, what's up, son? It's Welch's. And you're like, bro, that's kind of crazy. I don't remember there being Welch's grape soda in the Lord of the Rings books at all. That's kind of crazy.
Game of Thrones, maybe, in all those feast scenes.
Right.
There's Welch's grape soda cans, like in the fucking Red Wedding feast.
Yeah, well, do you remember they had the Starbucks coffee cup in one of the scenes?
I was just thinking
in
that
the last season.
They probably there was also a truck in the. Well, no, that was behind the scenes. Never mind.
That happens a lot though. Like I think even in like Braveheart, right? There's like that famous van.
There's a van.
There's like a van.
I've always wanted
in Braveheart.
I just want to like do it. I was like, the last battle, you know, everybody's charging and stuff, and then you just see a fucking tank in the background. I just want to put it in there, but not even acknowledge it. Don't acknowledge the tank.
A spaceship. A spaceship.
Some
a full-on spaceship. Like some futuristic shit.
I bet some visual effects artists could do like a really great job in just gaslighting the world. They just like go into like the Corridor Digital guys who
yes. Holy shit.
They do some great shit. They did a really great like rated R version of Spider-Man 2 where he saves the train and his arms get ripped off and he's like bleeding and he has to like web it with his feet. It's the stupidest shit, but it's great. It's done really well. I'm glad you saw it because that wasn't something we talked about. But if they could just repackage the entire series of Game of Thrones and just sneak in a re-render of like that final battle where there's just a tank for real in the background. That was like
I love it.
For my nieces and nephews,
so overpowered.
For my nieces and nephews when they were a lot younger, when Frozen was just out on DVD or whatever, I took the entire file of the movie and brought it into Premiere because I was really bored. I had nothing going for me at this time. You have to understand. So I took Frozen and put it into Premiere, and at the time there was a video going around the internet that some friends of ours had made, and this is before I even knew them. This is Zach and Chris O'Neill, where they did a horrible cover of Let It Go. And I took the audio from that and put it into the movie and like burned it onto a DVD. So like it's the whole movie of Frozen, but that one sequence is Zach and Chris. And I let my small niece and nephew watch it as if it was normal.
That's a great and elaborate prank.
It was fun, except like one of them thought it was hilarious and the other one started crying, and I immediately felt really bad. But
that's fucking wrong.
It was funny though.
You don't just trick children for no reason. Yes, you do. That's like
the whole point of having kids. Almost
that's the point of them. You just trick them.
Yeah, even just raising them correctly is kind of tricking them too. You're just like I'm gonna trick you into being better than me, kind of. Hopefully that works.
Damn, man. Imagine your kids are just the worst parts of you. Everything that's bad about your kids just exemplified.
That's one of my biggest fears about having kids. Is just like they're just like the worst. They're the worst parts of you and the other person.
I just feel like just not neglecting them, that won't happen.
Nah, some people are born scrambled though. You gotta admit that's very rare. It's rare, rare thing to happen.
Some people are. That's very true, but they can also. I feel like the way that Dexter, the show, and his father, that the stepfather or whatever, that dynamic, I feel like that must be a nightmare, but it also can work out that way. Not to the point where it became a TV show where he's like, oh, I'm just going to go kill people, la-di-da. But at least just be like, hey, man, let's contain the worst parts of you. Let's see if we can use it for something. You know what I mean? I feel like it's possible. But Jesus Christ, I would be also extremely disappointed if I had to deal with that.
What if my kid is born, like, I don't know, like, I'm really good at keeping a cap on my anger.
What if you ran into your what Kingston? What if you walked into your son's room and he had a little mouse on his desk and he was like just twisting its foot around infinitely, like just constantly like twisting its little foot.
I would. So one thing.
And the rat was screaming. And it sounded
screaming exactly in English. Please stop! Please, you're hurting me, you monster!
Please like stop it! Stop this monster! Stop it!
Patton Oswalt.
Sir, please, I'd do anything for your help, sir. I'd be like, wow, son, please stop doing that.
That's all you would do?
Doing that.
You wouldn't.
It's a rat.
It's a rat. Goes back.
You know?
He's torturing a rat. You wouldn't slap him in the face and make him eat it?
Nah, I'd be like, yo, just kill the rat or just let it go. Don't torture it.
He just twisted its foot around 40 times. You can't let it go.
You to have children.
I'm like, yo, either kill it or like eat it or some shit. Like, just like don't just harm it. Like, what are you doing? Like, who fucking really tortures an animal? You know, what kind of fucking weirdo are you?
That's the biggest.
And I pick up the rat and eat it. I take a rat, put a huge bite out of it. You gonna eat it or not? And I'll just give it to him.
I think that's my sign. I think that's my telltale sign of like, because I don't know. I don't think people are inherently good or bad generally speaking. But if you're a kid and you're like torturing animals.
There's something wrong with you. There's something wrong. That's
if
you're
you're
fucked up.
like a worse person later on, I think you can change if you don't torture animals when you're a kid. But if you torture animals when you're a kid, that's just your soul, man. That's like your soul does that. Before you even understood the world around you, before you've even understood basic things, that's what your brain makes you do. That's creepy. You're hopeless.
If you kill an animal that's not a bug out of hatred, you're a monster and you need to be put to sleep.
Some people even because they start with bugs and then they graduate because it's not gratifying to them.
Because think of it like this: a bug is disgusting, but I can't harm a ladybug. I can't do it. There's just something there's something about them that the world has given them so much personality in like just the way they exist. And I'm like, I can't do this.
That's you.
Or even most beetles. Even most beetles. I'm like,
No,
I could kill a roach. I kill a roach with a smile on, but I can't kill
fucking front flip onto a roach like that. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
But like I can't kill like a ladybug. I don't even like hurting caterpillar. I don't like I've never hurt a caterpillar. I'm pretty sure. I've just kind of been like, oh, those are cool. I let them crawl on me. I let them go somewhere else. Like most beetles, like I don't bother beetles. Like roly polies.
There are certain
and
bugs.
Bugs don't bother you. That's the whole thing. Most bugs don't bother you.
So it's like, why would you? Even bees, I don't freak out when a bee lands on me.
I might kill a bee. I might kill a bee purely instinctively. Like if I hear buzzing next to my ear, I'm swatting regardless of whatever the fuck it is. And if that thing is dead on the ground, like tough shit.
Oh yeah, but I wouldn't swat like manically, but I'm like, oh yeah,
I wouldn't go out of my way and drop fucking formaldehyde bombs into fucking beehives or something. Like I'm not like a psycho, but I think
if you
caterpillars,
hurt animals and you like it, yeah.
Caterpillars and like ladybugs, like I could hurt a ladybug, I just haven't. I haven't had any reason to.
I just haven't. Fucking psycho. That is psychopath talk. That is literally crazy person talk. That's like,
you definitely have it a little bit in you.
I could, and you don't blink, and a fucking fly lands on your eye and goes. I could by mistake. I couldn't intentionally fucking hurt a fucking caterpillar. They're so cute.
I'd feel bad about it too. Yeah.
Like there are some of them that are like that look scary, but there are most of them that you see like in America. They look cute.
Here are the obvious ones: mosquitoes. Obviously roaches. I'll stomp on a roach, twist it to dust, and come, man. Like I fucking hate. Nice. I hate roaches. So it's roaches.
I would give a roach sentience and then kill it. Roaches, that's how much I don't like them.
Yeah. Roaches, mosquitoes. I think wasps in specific circumstances because they're just such dickheads, and ants with the very specific asterisk that they are in my space and there's a lot of them. You know? Like I wouldn't just go out on the street and just kill ants for fun like a fucking freak.
Ants are so cool. Like I understand.
But you remember when we had that ant problem, right?
Yeah. Oh no, it was really bad. It was really, really bad. And we had to do something about it, obviously.
At that point you just have to put on the Joker makeup and be like, all right, this is my this is my moment. And I'm just gonna have to. I'm gonna have to smear. Yeah, I'm gonna have to smear thousands of ants into fucking nothing, and I'm just gonna have
even
to.
Like their nature of them like marching, like the fucking like the linearity, and like we're gonna all go here. They get what they get, and they all turn around and march back. Yeah, like that's kind of like commendable. I'm like, oh, that's kind of.
You know what I like about it the most though? That they're all women. They're all working. It's like the women are just fucking putting in that work.
Are the women the workers or the men? No, bees. No. Bees are the men.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing for bees too.
No, you're right. No, wait, no.
The
bees,
drones are the dudes. The drones are the dudes, and they're just chilling.
Yeah.
It's just like ants. It's fucking dope ass society.
Wait, what? Really? That's so dope.
It's a dope ass society.
Putting women to work and then we're just fucking reaping the benefits.
We're just chilling, dude. We're fucking chilling.
What a fantastic. But
sometimes
reality,
bees. Sometimes if the drones aren't like I don't need to get into it, but I was just saying we can get the short end of the stick if we feel like you're lesser than, but at the most part though we are just chilling. It's pretty dope.
My favorite thing about ants is how if you listen closely you can hear them all like whisper in unison, and they're all saying the same exact thing like every single time.
What are they saying?
Huh?
What are they saying?
Oh, well, I just mean they're saying the same thing every time you see them. It's never the same exact thing, but every time you see them, they never break the script.
They're all saying the same word. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. I respect that. That's hive mind shit, man. That's really cool.
It's scary. But
what the fuck are you talking about?
What do you mean?
So every time you hear them, they're all saying the same word, but they don't say the same word every time.
Every time you hear them?
The same word. Yes, every time you listen to ants. You don't listen to ants?
If a bunch of ants were like in your house today, you would hear them singing like kill the demon, you know? But like tomorrow, they might say like, oh, it's going to rain, it's going to rain, it's going to rain. You know, it's a different thing every time. For me it was kill your friends, but like I ignored you know, they didn't get to me.
You never woke up with one ant on your nose and it's like, yo, dude, God's dying and he needs your help, and he walks off.
And they're all saying that God's dying and he needs your help. God's dying and he needs your help. God's dying and he needs your help.
And you're like, he needs your help.
You, Derek. Warning you.
And it's like, why are you telling me God's dying? He needs your help. He needs your help. God needs my help? Yeah, dude, really badly. You should go help God.
Did we just talk about God being like laid out in Central Park or some shit?
Yeah, pizza time got him.
The ants are warning you. The ants are warning you that pizza time is going to kill God.
I still really love that as a writing prompt. Just the idea that like there's a dead body, and everybody, despite like they're not listening to the news, they look at the body and everybody just understands. It doesn't look different from anything else that they've seen. It just looks like a dead body, but everybody sees it and they understand. They know that it's God. Like that's
how you know it's God, because everyone's like, yo, what does it look like?
Because that's
God.
Everybody just understands. Like that's God, right? That's God, right? I'm not crazy, right? That's totally God. It's like, yeah, dude, that's God. Bro, that's God. That's like fucking God.
He's
dead.
Of Manhattan,
he's dead.
Everybody in Manhattan is freaking out, bro. Everyone's like, what the fuck? All the Italian and Hispanic people are like, he died, Dios mío. They're running around. Well, no more Dios mío. He's gone. He's dead. You know, it's I.
El Dedo.
El Dedo.
El God Muerto.
Oh my God. All right, let's get into some questions. Fucking Jesus Christ.
And Pizza Time is laughing his ass off, flying around.
Who's your God now? And just throwing cheese at everyone. God.
Throwing boiling hot cheese on babies.
It's melting like it's like molten lava. It's like fucking magma, dude. It's just melting through shit.
He throws hot pasta sauce in someone's face.
Hold on. What is the origin story of this of Pizza Time? Like,
he got thrown in a pizza oven.
No.
Someone put him in a pizza oven. That's it.
It is destiny. His name is Pete Orman Pizza Osborne. So it was kind of written in the stars, but at the same time, he couldn't have been born Pizza Time. That's Pizza Time Jr., who's the baby.
Pizza Time, yes. If Pizza Time has a child, it'll be Pizza Time Jr. And it'll be a little kid. It'll be a little kid on like a little Stromboli flying around until he levels up into a regular pizza.
But like, how does he embrace the namesake, the moniker?
He eats a pizza and it becomes Pizza Time. That's it.
No. That's terrible.
He gets one slice of pizza, bro. It's nothing special. He was just waiting to explode. He ate pizza one time and he became a psychopath.
It's not even like a special pizza. It's just one.
Dude.
It's just he had the genetic makeup by which a pizza awakened in him something that it would not awaken. His genetic code is just that unique.
That's why his name is Pete Pizza Osborne. He's different.
It's a family name.
He was born different. No, I think it would be funny if he got into an argument about pizza, like the best pizza, like every New Yorker does. And then he gets so riled up from it that he takes things into his own hands by the best pizza by killing people with his pizza. His pizza.
So he's like a hero in his mind. He's actually like, before you die, I'm going to give you the experience of this
best cheese ever.
Yeah. So before you die, before the cheese melts your face, you taste it and then you die.
I think I got it. I think.
Let's hear it.
So he has an idea and he's like, I want to create a new pizza chain, and he starts working with a guy named John Shatner or whatever, you know, right?
Yeah.
And then like, what should we call it? Sure, Papa John's or whatever, but no, I think Pizza Time would be better. I don't know, like huge argument, falling out. Fucking Shatner cuts him out, takes over. Papa John's becomes a huge chain. He is so fucking. No. You have any idea how much cheese I sacrificed? And then, you know, it just kind of, instead of just taking it out. Instead of just taking it out on fucking Papa John, right? Which he probably should have done and then been done with his revenge. Nah. This is the world's problem. They accepted Papa John. It became the NFL's official pizza. He's just like, this can't happen. I'm going to kill everyone now. to kill.
Is that why?
People
Is that what Papa
kill.
John was talking about when he was talking about the Day of
The
Reckoning
reckoning?
or whatever the hell?
The day of reckoning?
I
Full fucking circle, bro.
I've tempted pizza time far too many times, and now he seeks revenge for what I've done.
Oh my god! And
The
then
Day
the
of Reckoning.
pandemic happened.
Because pizza time made the pandemic happen.
He flew.
He's a-
He flew to fucking Wuhan on his fucking glider and bursted open a containment valve and spread the pandemic to the globe.
He flew around the globe
so
with just
sinister.
the vial leaking all. No, he flew into the atmosphere. So it rained on the plane. He flew up and he was like, "Out, you say, out, you say." He just keeps saying that as he's flying. Out, you say, out, you say.
To himself, no one could hear him.
And then it happened. Not to mention a lot of the deaths in New York that we assumed were based on COVID were pizza time just killing people. Just murdering people, bro.
Dude, I like this.
Mark stuff is a COVID death. Well, why does he have tomato sauce shoved down his throat? COVID.
It was all a cover up to prevent
Like
the
the-
world from
like
knowing
there-
about pizza time because it would
there
send the
are
world
some
into too
deaths-
much of a panic. So they just
There are some deaths that are COVID, but like a 1 in every 5 is just pizza time lashing out on somebody. It's like, why does this guy have fucking 8th degree cheese burn marks on him?
There's like a whole
COVID-19.
there's like a bunch of government agencies and they're working to like, how do we stop this guy? It's like, I don't know, like how does he kill? What is the primary? It's like, oh, his main thing is he shoves tomato sauce down his enemy's throats. He just shoves tomato sauce and they drown. It's like, what can we do to prevent this? It's like, all right, everybody's got to wear masks. Everyone needs to put on a mask. They need to. Mouths must not be susceptible.
And a vaccine is used to sedate him. For some reason, when he's around people who are vaccinated, he's less violent, so he has less outbursts. So the worst.
It's a
and the
pizza
political
time.
right is trying to get people killed by pizza time. You guys don't understand what's going on here.
This is a very Joe Rogan.
We sound like Joe Rogan circa 2019, bro.
This is the Joe Rogan
He
experience.
just started fading. He just
All right, let's get into.
I missed that. I missed that, Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
2019 Joe Rogan. Yeah, before
Before pizza time happened.
Before pizza
showed
time.
up and ruined everything.
BP before pizza time.
Before pizza
Let's
time.
2019 BP. All right, let's get into some questions.
Pizza time.
Let's get into some
Pizza
questions.
time.
We're
Pizza
we're
time.
running
Pizza time.
running low on time. Let's see. Jackson Absage wrote, hello, gents. Would any of you ever, or have you ever considered partaking in cosplay? And if so, what are your costumes of choice? Pizza time, obviously, for all of us, right? Like, we
I'd be Little Bill. I'd be Little Bill, but I guess.
Little Bill?
How?
Yeah. Little Bill. It'd be perfect.
How would you pull that off?
I'd be just me, but I'd be dressed as Little Bill.
So would you put on
bald
clothes? Yeah, bald
Oh, yeah,
cap.
I'd cut my hair, obviously. I'd cut my hair. I'd wax my fucking face. I'd wait till I fucking healed, and that'd be Little Bill.
Would you?
Did Little Bill have cancer?
No, he was just dumb and bald.
None of them had cancer. They were just kids. KU might have had cancer, but it's very unlikely.
KU? Oh, Caillou.
Yeah, KU.
Yeah, fucking Little Bill. So if you put on the Little Bill costume, would you be smaller? Or would you take up less surface area? Or
No, I would be me dressed as Little Bill. I wouldn't shrink into a little kid.
It's not like
I
that
would've
little.
been
It's,
the kid me.
so it's not like the little clown. It's not like the little kid in the clown costume where like he puts the clown suit on. And he's like the size of a clown, but it's just a tiny little child.
Right.
What are you talking
From the
about?
Pirates
You don't
theme, remember? You don't remember that?
that?
Like we were joking. We were joking about that. It was.
I forgot our own stupid ass joke. It's how ridiculous it sounds.
We joked that it was a
Killed
child.
kid.
We joked that it was a
He
little
killed
child.
kid.
We joked that it was a child,
Right.
and then like he took up the surface area of a man when he was wearing the costume. So
He
it'd be
was
the
just
opposite.
and he was just trying to play hide and seek, and this guy walked in with a gun and killed him.
Every now and again, I'll Halloween will happen, and I'll get a bit of an itch to do something cool. But like it's very rare. Like it's every like maybe 3 Halloweens, I'll think like, you know what, why not? Because you know, costumes are kind of fun. It's fun to go to parties where everybody's dressed like some stupid shit, and then you see like somebody who's in like a really offensive costume, and you're like, you did it. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, my girlfriend said she went to a costume party when she first went to college, and she said some guy was in blackface, and the whole room was just in. Everyone was just like, "Yo, why the fuck did you do that?" And obviously, it was an Asian person because they just the most insensitive to us. So he didn't get it. He didn't get why everybody was like, "Yo, you couldn't have just worn a mask or something like that." It's like, nah, man. I gotta do this, man. My
parents thought it was funny.
and Derek continues the cycle. He perpetuates the cycle of hatred back and forth between us.
In fairness, this hypothetical man is wearing blackface, so like, I mean, eye for an eye. You know what I mean? But
it's not hypothetical; it was real. But the thing is that, like, also you gotta not do that, because all that does is like, well, they did it, so I'm gonna do this. You know,
1,000 apologies.
Oh my fucking god, bro!
God,
what is your
fucking
problem,
He
man?
deserves it. He fucking deserves it.
He deserves it, man.
You
it's like
get
when
what you fucking deserve.
It's like when Canadians do some fucking wildly racist shit, and they're like, "What do you mean? Well, I didn't know that."
Well, they actually straight up don't know. Like,
how do they not know? That's
because
such
America
bullshit.
because America isn't the word. Because I've known like even like I have had Canadian friends, and they're like, we genuinely didn't know until Twitter that was a bad thing to do.
Bro, that is so fucking unbelievable, because I know about the Native American diaspora in Canada. Native is still technically Native American. I understand about all the fuck shit that happened between Canada and Native people there. How the fuck do they not know about just like obvious, hey, you don't dress up in blackface, you don't make your teeth look real big and squint your eyes and act like you're Asian.
I think
you just don't do stuff like that.
Okay, so here's what I think it is. I think that whole thing, like the whole like, the squinting your eyes and the big teeth, that I think is more obvious. Whereas if you're just putting makeup on your face, it's not exactly like minstrel show shit where you got the big lips and you're like, boy, howdy doody, Jim Crow's here.
Mammy.
No, yeah, Chris, it's not like
it's
fucking
not the
mammy.
Look, I understand they're not the same. But if you dress up in black, not dark brown, the color black, and make your lips the size of
but that's what I'm saying. No. You don't understand. That's what I'm saying. That's blackface. If you just had black makeup on, right? Like literally like dark black, and you were just like, I don't know, I'm a demon or whatever. You know.
The blackface demon?
Yeah, the blackface demon. Is that blackface just because it's literally black makeup on a face?
Oh, man, why you gotta go in intricacies of it? I wouldn't comment that, but like I'm also not into. I can't speak for all the black.
I would. Here's the thing. Here's my role. Here's my rule for Halloween costumes. I am never ever under any circumstances putting face paint on. That is like never a thing.
Yeah,
that
it's
I'm
very
do.
safe.
Because at some point something's gonna go wrong, and you know I'd just rather avoid it.
You just dressed as Joker, and then something happens, and he blame you.
Yeah.
And it's like, I didn't do this. Like, it was obviously the guy that's a Joker that fucking stabbed this girl. And it's like, no, it wasn't. Like, look at him. He's got a smile on, even when he's not smiling. And it's just like, no. And then that's it. You're taken.
Yeah, I don't know.
What about you, Derek? At what moment is it blackface? At what moment does it turn into blackface?
I think the second you pair it with an impression, I think it's...
It really, to me, a lot of it can be blackface if it's intentional. It doesn't matter if it's just fucking shoe polish or whatever. But I think intent matters. You know, if it's like Ethan Klein did a whole black thing, but it wasn't. His intention was not to be blackface. Even though there's a lot of people that are trying to, you know, say he wasn't trying to be like, hey, I'm a black guy, because he also had a white man face thing too. But it wasn't about like being. It wasn't about. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't about race. It was just like some stupid thing he was doing, and some people just try to racialize it. I think that's the only thing. Like if you're like, hey, I'm a black guy, with how good or bad it is, it's like, all right, where are we going with this? Is because like there's Robert Downey Jr. in Tropic Thunder, where I'm like, there's a point to this.
There's goated. You mean goated?
There's a point to that, right? And it is goated. And then there's fucking. Who would you say? Shirley Temple or somebody, some shit like that, or one of those, you know, like there's a big difference.
That is the best image ever. What makes that image that image is so great because it's a child one. So you know damn well she had no power in the situation. She was told to put something on and she put it on. But in her face, you could see the birth of like a awareness and just like, yo, I don't think this is okay. I should not have this on right now. Yeah. And they put her next to another black girl, and that's made it even worse.
Oh my god. Classic Shirley Temple, man.
Classic Shirley Temple.
The golden age.
Just being forced into racist situations that she does not want to be a part of.
Right.
Animal crackers in my soup.
Monkeys are black people. I'm telling the truth. Monkeys are black people.
Just like that, in that same voice, too.
She just
switches it.
Sounds like a fucking demon.
She says something that even if you're asleep, you can hear it. Like, it's like, what? Everyone wakes up at that very
even
moment
the
of the
fucking
show.
racist audience are like, ooh, goddamn.
Maxwell
I don't want to be a part of this.
Maxwell wrote in. He says, "Hello, horrific beast, discount Mexican, and beanie enthusiast." I don't actually know which end. Wait,
discount thief?
Wait, what are all of them?
Discount Mexican and horrific beast. Sweeney's obviously horrific beast.
You're the horrific beast.
I must be discount Mexican.
Yeah, because you're instead of
because I'm Puerto Rican.
Yeah, you're Puerto Rican,
and you must be a beanie enthusiast. I'm confused by beanie enthusiast because I've been wearing beanies a lot.
That's the thing.
Well, no, I'm
then discount Mexican. I'm my girlfriend's Mexican. I'm more Mexican coded than any of you guys.
Girlfriend in quotes.
She's real.
Yep,
she's real.
How many times an episode do you say she's real? Only to bring up
because
no proof.
She's real.
Like, you shouldn't even have to say that if she is actually real.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
But you guys are telling me she's not. Don't you guys fuck with me right now, right? Don't you guys fuck with me?
All right. Anyway, Maxwell wrote in, what passion project do you think has no right being as popular as it is? I think people who like
dick, man. Damn my dick, bro. No right to be as popular as it is.
Okay, keep going.
He says, I think people who like Avatar, the blue people one, are kooky cultists that are going to steal my lymph nodes. Your thoughts? Avatar does suck. I don't know.
Wait. It's a passion project that has no right being as popular as it. Was Avatar an actual passion project?
It must be, right? If he's spending 20 years making one sequel.
I guess so.
Or 5 sequels at once, or whatever the fuck it is that James Cameron's doing. Because he was like, I don't know, man, I made Titanic, and now I want blue people. I want blue people for decades. I want blue Titanic.
It just shows you how good like propaganda is, and like when you spend a lot of money on, because all it was people, because the movie wasn't that good. Everybody knows this in retrospect.
It wasn't bad, but it wasn't.
It's not bad, but it's not
movie.
like, dude. I saw fucking. I bring this up every once in a while. I saw Life of Pi and I cried. I love that movie so much, and I don't hear anything like that. Like there's these movies that actually can penetrate your soul. And Avatar, I was like, oh, that was okay. You know, it was just literally my response. That was okay.
Yeah.
The visuals were really cool. I was like, man, yeah, this is a really nice movie for fucking 2009 or whatever the fuck it came out. I don't remember.
I don't really care so fucking much.
Yeah, it was 2009. Yes, it was 2009.
Yeah. So I'm like, oh yeah, it looks pretty good for like it. You know, looks better than Toy Story. You know, I was like, it looks pretty good.
I don't know, but that year specifically.
Would you fuck one of the blue people?
No.
I think that's why everybody was fucking upset. Like, oh, want to fuck blue people?
No.
I don't think I would. They're not human enough.
I have to watch it again.
Big.
Honestly, I have to watch it again.
Well, no, it was Zoe Saldana blue person, so that changes the game right there.
That changes it quite a bit.
That instantly alters the way the game is played. All right, I'm going with a solid yes. Actually, now I'm changing my mind. I'm redacting my vote, and I'm gonna go a solid yes.
So would you also her as
Gamora?
Yes,
abso-fucking-lutely.
Okay. So I don't understand all this Tali Zora hate that I'd be getting.
I just don't fuck with Tali. That's it. But you know, Matrix Beskine. Oh my god, off the rip.
You're a fucking. It's probably because you just can't see her face. That's why. That's probably.
Yeah, I don't know what the bitch looks like. What if she got fucking tentacles in her face? I can't do that.
Look, here's. I want to say this real quick. This made me so upset that they took.
Don't you got 3 fingers too?
Yeah, but that's cool. Like that's you don't. You only need 3 fingers to jack off. So.
She can't grasp the whole thing with 3 fingers.
You just need dude, pinky 2 fucking indexes, you're good to go.
Derek, have you beat off with 3 fingers before?
I've beat
Have
off
you
with
done
2
this?
fingers, bro. I've beat off with 2 fingers. All you need is just like clamp it like a vice, bro. Sometimes you got it. Sometimes you're holding something else. You got your phone in your hand.
You're holding your phone in your hand, and you're still gonna beat.
You got your mouse in your other hand. You got your you got your computer mouse in the other hand.
He's got shit going on. He's on a phone call. He's on his fucking computer, and he's still gotta beat his dick. He's gotta get this done.
Sometimes you have I don't have time. It's like the reason why I don't read books or comics anymore. Because I can't multitask. That's literally the only reason.
Because every time you're doing one thing, you gotta beat your dick. You gotta throw beating my dick in there too. I hope I'm not the only one that thinks this is weird.
Anyway,
I hope other people are like, "Yo, this is fucked."
they love it. They love it. But yeah, I just want to say about Talia Zoe real quick. They fucking ruined her face because they just picked some stock photo of some regular white chick and just put a couple of lights on her fucking face. Because you can see the lights. You can see the lights under her helmet.
They gave her a face?
Yeah, because you didn't fucking beat 3, you fucking imbecile. So sorry, it upsets me.
They gave her a face in 3. That's so stupid.
Yeah, so if you romance her, you'll get to see her face, and but you only get to see it through a fucking photo. She's like, "Here's my picture, bitch," and then you see it, and then it's just stock. It almost looks like Miranda Lawson. Like that's how stock it was.
Yeah, it's really close. It's really bland.
Like, what the fuck is this?
In fairness, though, you could choose to just ignore that because it's not really an in-game model,
That's the thing.
That's so depressing.
There's these artist renditions online that I'm like, this looks way better as like someone who I believe is a fucking Quarian, So that was pretty fucking whack.
She's just a white person with like gray skin. That's it.
It's. I saw the original photo and I was like, that's so lazy. Dude, they almost didn't even put her in the fucking game.
Uneventful.
They almost didn't even put her in 3. Like that's how fucking. Like lazy, because they were just like you, they were so in love with fucking Liara. They're just like,
she's
that's
so
it.
Great though.
She's so boring.
I don't think she's boring.
Okay, she's not boring as the Shadow Broker. She's awesome in that. But other than that, she's just literally the standard. I talk like this. I don't know how you do it. I have big titties, but I never
like
show you
every
them.
single.
I am
character,
unlike my mother.
I think I like.
You don't like every single character.
I like all the women for sure.
What's that bitch's name? That racist bitch, Jenny or whatever. Is her name Jenny? That's what a J.
Ashley.
No,
Ashley. That fucking
Jenny.
bitch. I let that bitch die. I let her die in Mass Effect 1.
Die, Jenny.
Jenny. Drown, Jenny. Drown.
I will lose you in my suicide mission, Jenny. Oh, man.
I let her die, bro.
Ashley was the only one. Ashley was the only one where I was like, you fuck. And not even because of the racism. But just because, like, she just sucked.
Really?
Yeah, like she just.
That was the reason she sucked.
No, she sucked in general. Like she had like a really boring voice. Her like delivery was like really bland. She was like really forgettable.
I guess, but that was kind of the point.
I know that was kind of the point, but like that's the point then, isn't it?
But the point was that I could see behind her racist exterior that she had something going on, and I needed to find out. I needed to find. You never let
her live,
bro. You don't understand who my shepherd is. My shepherd is a ladies' man. He's a womanizer. So he's not going to let some pussy ass Caden live. Why do I want extra dong on the ship? Does that make any sense to you?
Jesus Christ.
This man's driven by pussy only.
No, I am not. That's shepherd.
Not principle.
No, like
not fucking prejudice. Pussy, bro.
It's shepherd. It's like, look, let me tell you something. Okay, look, since you didn't play the 3rd game, and a bunch of people, spoilers, you've had your chance. Legendary Edition's been out for over a year and shit, or just about. See, you would been much more satisfied, asshole, if you kept her alive, and then you got to shoot her in the fucking face in the 3rd game.
But your dick, or like with a gun?
Which one? A gun, man. What the fuck? I didn't see you get to come on
her. A
gun. You get to actually like before you just leave her behind. This you actually could kill her in the 3rd game.
Wow, man. Hey, man.
What
that
for?
happens,
I don't
bro.
remember.
Okay, so it depends on the loyalty and how things went down. But since you worked with Cerberus, she doesn't trust you, right? She's like, you're a fucking piece of shit. You work with a terrorist organization.
Whatever.
And then so Cerberus starts attacking the Citadel. They start raiding the Citadel. And then she's like, I don't know. You were with them. How could I trust you? So she has, like, you're trying to you have the council. You're with one of the council, and it turns out, long story short, it's a kind of a Mexican standoff type of thing almost. And then you either can talk her down or you can shoot her in the face. So it's pretty cool.
Perfect. So you shot her in the face. All right, well, man.
Well, I'm just saying the developers are looking out for you in the long run if you kept her alive.
Nah,
But
that bitch died. That bitch died.
yeah,
Too bad.
I don't know. I think Caden's just the most bland, other than Jacob Taylor. I think he's the most bland fucking character in the shit.
Caden is pretty.
Caden did suck. He was just sort
That's
of
why I
there.
killed him, because it was literally just because he just sucked. I didn't. If he was cool,
I never brought him with me. Never. Like
never.
there was
Never.
I didn't.
like-
I didn't upgrade him. I never even
My-
fucking
my-
leveled
There's
him
some
up.
people. There's some people like
gameplay-
that in RPGs where like it always frustrates me. Like I get the reason why like you have different parties and stuff because it like maximizes replayability, gives you different. I get it,
Right,
but like
right.
never under any circumstances in any replay of Mass Effect am I ever picking Caden ever. Like for no, I'm not even remotely interested in what that could unlock for me, even if it's like something I've never seen, because he just sucks that much. He's like, I don't know if you played the Outer Wilds. There's this guy who like waits outside, like when you get, it's like really early on, but like your ship gets like impounded or whatever, and there was some guy waiting outside for you, being like, I want to join a crew or whatever, and that guy was like, I never brought that guy with me because he's just the Caden of that game. Every game like that has its Caden.
Right.
It's crazy.
There's always the one character you're like, oh, except for Origins. I feel like everybody in Origins is pretty cool. But the thing
never
for
played-
me is
I never
that
played
like,
Dragon Age.
I don't know, like I just in Mass
disagree.
Effect, it's Garrus, me, and then someone else. That's how I play the game every time. It's like, oh, there's a mission happening. I'm taking Garrus because I have to, because I love him. And I have to bring my
tough
character.
in Mass Effect 2. It's tough because there's so many good characters. Like
There's
I
Garrus,
love
there's
taking
the
Morden
fucking
because
grunt.
he's so fucking snarky and like he says, but he's also like a badass and he always has funny shit to say. Zaid, the DLC guy, is the
I
shit.
didn't get Zaid yet. I got
He's
the-
actually
I got
pretty
the
great to
Shinobi
hear him
girl.
say little. There's so many different options.
I'm kind of playing through Mass Effect 1 right now, and I totally fucked my story up because
What'd you do?
so there's this. I think it's that wintry mountain. You're like chasing. I think the matriarch or something.
Yeah.
Oh
you
yeah,
are.
when you
And-
gotta go get tits.
yeah, and there's like there are these creatures overrunning a facility.
Right. The Rachni.
I hacked a door, and when I went through the door, people started attacking me, so I killed all of them. But so now everybody in that facility like hates me because I didn't know. Like I thought it was just like, ooh, there's gonna be like there's gonna be like credits or something behind this door, and it was just a room of people ready to kill me for just unlocking it. And now like the people there won't speak to me. I don't know what the fuck to do.
It happens. Man. I mean,
let's preload it.
I think the first time
I can't. It's too far back. The last.
It's too
save.
far. I know exactly what you mean. I did that third time on Zoo's Hope, where you can throw the gas at those people that are all infected by the thorax.
Oh
And the
my
first time, I just
God.
killed all of them. I was just like, okay,
All
I'm time
those
for this
people,
shit.
you killed all people on Zeus Hope that were just trying to survive. You just
I just didn't
murdered
have time,
all of
like,
them.
I was like, dude, I just know what the problem was. I forgot to get the grenades. That was actually the problem. So
you were using the wrong shit on people. You're using you're using regular grenades and hurting
I didn't-
everyone there.
No, I just
You
didn't
piece of shit.
Didn't you do that too, Kingston? By
No,
accident?
I didn't. I killed one person only. I only killed one guy by mistake. And I was like, fuck, I killed this one dude, but no one was around.
I
when
still
killed him.
honestly don't.
And then
I still honestly don't fully understand how the grenades in Mass Effect 1 function.
they're
really
they're
weird.
just stupid.
They're really
Basically,
awkward.
you have to ignite them yourself. So
Yeah.
basically, as soon as you like, oh, this is where I want it, you got to press select again or whatever.
yeah, and it blows it up.
Yeah.
that makes a lot of sense.
Okay.
That
Yeah. They're
makes a lot
not
of sense
just,
now that I'm thinking back.
they don't act like real grenades. at all.
Oh my God. Mass
almost
Effect
like
1
C4.
is such a fun experience. That game is so fucking
It
hilarious.
is good. I like it a lot.
Matrix best dog. When I got to see tits, man, when I was fighting her, I was like, yo, I was looking at her tits the whole fight. I was like, honestly, these are some giant blue titties. Like, I don't know why they're just so big. When you become Asian, do your tits just become enormous? Like, is that just how it
I
works?
literally, I think, for some reason, I feel like I have a Mandela that, like, that's actually true, but it can't be. Because I feel like it is actually true. I feel like I remember hearing that somewhere. But that can't be true.
You definitely didn't hear that anywhere. I was like, look, she's older than other ones, and she has larger breasts. That's because those things coincide.
It does make sense.
I like it.
What's the next question, Chris? Before we keep talking about giant blue titties all day.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
That's cool, though.
You got a good point.
Put Benezia's tits in the thumbnail. I'm just kidding.
It should be her tits in the thumbnail. You should do that. It should be bold enough.
No, last time we did something like that, it got like taken down or something. I can't remember what the context was, but like I had a thumbnail like that. It was like it was a Mass Effect one too. It was
Liar's ass.
It was Miranda's ass.
Miranda's ass. Sorry.
And then they took it down. I was like, you suck.
That's so stupid. It's not even a naked ass. What the fuck?
Yeah,
it's just a fat butt. Let it be. Let it be.
Genetically
be,
modified perfection.
All right.
Miranda's such a fucking
Sweeney. Sweeney is black. Danny DeVito wrote in. Says hello. Racial stereotypes. I don't think so.
I don't think so. Not exactly.
So I recently was stopped by loss prevention for legitimately forgetting to scan cat food. I think it's bullshit because I get racially profiled as a Hispanic man despite being white. And I was wondering if you three, of the more melanated variety of people, have ever had a similar experience where you were stopped in a store for stealing. Love you all. Thanks for the laughs.
Of course.
So how did you forget to scan the cat? Was it in your cart and then you just forgot to like take it out and scan it? That's what I want to know.
I've done this before. I've forgotten to scan things before, for sure.
I've never done that. I've never done that. But I also never done that because I know I don't want a situation to happen. I was definitely pre-engineered to be like, make sure you do that because you can get in a lot of trouble for no reason.
One time, I remember specifically, this is kind of recently, this is like within the last year, I was at like a Walgreens or something. I didn't, like, there was no shopping. I was only going there to get like a couple things. And I tried to like do the thing where I don't get a basket or anything. I'm just going to find a way to hold everything I need. And I got shampoo. I got like a couple other things. And I put the shampoo in my back pocket just so I could have free hands and I wouldn't have to go get like a cart or like a thing or whatever. Mm-hmm. And then I got distracted like talking. And then I put everything out on the thing, and then I paid for it, and then I walked out, and then I went to sit down in the car, and I realized, oh shit, I took the fucking shampoo, and I didn't scan it.
You didn't go back, did you?
No.
Good.
No, it's a it's a fucking. They're making bank. Like I'm not gonna like.
Good.
Especially because I
there's one argument. I just got to say this real quick though.
Yeah.
The companies are such pieces of shit. They take it out on the employees. When they have like when the shrink is down, you know, when loss prevention's doing well, whatever, they get bonuses. If not, they don't get bonuses. It's fucking bullshit.
That's really fucked. But yeah, I don't know. Like I think I felt really awkward about going back in there.
Right. I wouldn't do it either.
I didn't want to have that conversation. I figured like, you know what, I'm just gonna buy another shampoo next time.
I'll just buy two.
Yeah, I'll just buy two. That doesn't really do anything, but
I did it recently. Actually, it was so I sold my piece of shit car that I drove over here to Vegas because it was already like on its last leg, and then so I don't have a car right now, and it's fucking weird to be inside the grocery store because I'll have like one of those reusable bags, but then I also have my backpack so I can carry more shit home.
That was my experience for years.
Yeah. And I feel weird. Black man going into the store with a fucking backpack. I'm like, God damn it, I hope nobody fucking gives me shit. But it's been all right so far. But I was looking at Christmas cards. I was like, oh, I'll get a stupid ass card from my lady on top of some other shit. And then I couldn't find a good one because they're all stupid. And apparently, I opened my bag when I got home and it was in my bag. And I'm like, what the fuck did I put this in here? But like, okay, I stole like $3 or some shit. But
yeah, max. I don't do that.
Yeah,
I kind of whenever I go places, I'm like, oh, just so I don't get profiled and get fucked up. Because I know in Walmart, it happened to me all the time. People were just like, can you step over a second? I'm just like, what why? Just like,
you know why?
You mind stepping over a second? I'm like, all right. And they bring me in the room, they pat me down. I'm like, I have nothing that belongs to anyone here. Can I please go home?
What'd you do with it? Bend over and cough.
been over and cough right now.
Yeah,
You put on your testicles, and I'm like, no, I didn't do that.
I've been stopped a couple times, like because I would go to Ralph's with a book bag because I didn't have a car for like many years living in LA. Like I would have to walk to the grocery store and just carry as much as I could carry, which was not a lot. And I would be at the grocery store once every 5 days, it was all the time. And I would have a backpack on, and all the time people would be like, "Hey," I was just like, "No, dude, I'm shopping. I promise. This is just how I'm carrying things. I swear to you." And some people would give me a big fucking deal about it. They'd be like, "Leave your backpack up front." I'd be like, "Oh my fucking God, I get it, I guess, but just fucking calm down, or you don't have to be so fucking aggressive." But what happens to me all the time, the fucking airport, for some reason, every fucking time. Nearly every fucking... I would say literally 70% of the time I fly, I get pulled aside by security.
Really?
No, yeah. Because I carry
crazy.
A lot of tech with me, so they think I'm going to Bjork someone or something. But it's
Give
just...
somebody a box.
Yeah, but I swear to you, it's just my laptop for work, my gaming computer so I can play a video game on the plane so I don't get bored. I bring my Switch with me everywhere because it's just a convenient travel thing. So it's just a lot of stuff, But
Yeah,
I remember before that I was running late for a flight, and they pulled me aside randomly. They were like, "Hey, you lucked out." And I was like, "What do you mean?" It's like, "Yeah, we're gonna try a new detection method on you." And I was like, "What do you mean?"
What?
And I was like, "For what?" It was like, "Oh, just looking for drugs and stuff." And I was like,
I lucked out?
"What do you mean I lucked out?"
What?
They did this thing. I can't remember what it was, but I feel like my brain is telling me to say it was they did a puff of powder on me or something. That's what I remember it being. It was we were super late, so it wasn't even on my mind. I was just super mad to be held up. But the only person there to have that, no one in front of me, no one behind me. I didn't see that once used. Aside from that one part where they're
so
"You
lucky.
lucked out. You lucked out. You get to help us test out to make sure you didn't smoke crack or whatever the fuck." I don't know. It's frustrating.
You looked out for a new anal probe. Just bend over real quick and you'll be done in a few hours. You're like, what?
Hours.
What?
We'll be done by noon tomorrow.
Can I just go back home? I don't want to do this. I won't travel today.
Are you gonna put me in a hotel?
Right.
No.
No, not at all. Not even slightly.
This is LAX, and you've got to get to Burbank at 4 p.m. because you missed your flight? Fuck you.
Too fucking bad, huh?
Enjoy your 10-hour drive to travel 30 miles minimum.
The worst.
God.
Yeah,
anyway,
you guys are interesting cats for coming all the way from New York, and then just jam yourselves in some of the most compact. It's like you just wanted. You're like, "Ah, man, I don't want fucking open space and people not running people over all the time. I don't want that. Let's be in the shit." You guys love yourself some Burbanks and all this other shit, man.
It's so fucking convenient living here. That's the thing. It's the most convenient out of California.
For what?
being alive.
Yeah.
You fucking work online. You can live anywhere, and y'all were
You're
like,
right. You're right, and I understand that.
I
I
like
understand
being
that now
in
in my
the
life.
shit. I had homies fucking move to downtown LA, and I'm like, you're fucking, you're just.
That's
I
insane.
can't even.
That's
That's
insane.
just dumb.
That's insane because downtown
it's
LA
way worse. It's way worse, of course.
Because the thing with downtown LA is that not only is it less convenient, but it's also really unsafe. There's a bunch of people
it
doing
smells like piss too.
Yeah,
It's
crazy
disgusting.
It literally
Yeah.
smells like piss there everywhere.
No, I like knowing that at any point I could walk across the street and do something, or go to hey, there's the grocery store 2 blocks down. Hey, there's the bar across the street. It's I like the convenience of it, that I don't need a car for absolutely everything, that I have to deal with traffic. I pretty much never had to deal with traffic at all.
It was a blessing.
Well, that makes sense if you're walking.
Yeah, I was just walking everywhere because everything I needed was 2 to 3 blocks away. It's perfect.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. LAX is fucking. I'm never going to fly into LAX.
So bad.
I would rather fly
bad.
I would rather fly to Vegas and drive to LA than fly to LAX. Terrible,
Bro,
fucking terrible.
When I went on vacation, bro, we were in traffic for 3 hours, bro, not moving. Moving. I've never experienced that in my life.
Dude, I was in 2-hour traffic on World Way. The fucking entrance to LAX, I was sitting there for 2.5 hours. Fuck that place.
It's
anyway,
unbelievable.
Anyway, let's move on. We got a question from Badly Brave. Heyo, you thick slabs of bussy. In the event that you're in the event that you're entered in a celebrity boxing match, who would you rather be matched with? Paul Joseph Watson and his bare and deformed elephant man hands, or Joe Rogan Joe Rogan mid-horse anamorph?
Oh man, I'm gonna go Paul.
Ooh. Yeah? I don't know, man. He could clap you.
I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight Rogan.
The strength of a Rogan horse. God damn. Because horses are so fucking strong.
Horses are strong, and a Joe Rogan horse is stronger.
Right.
A horse is canonically strong, and then Joe Rogan's already fucking wide. Yeah. But he's old, though. That's the thing.
But he's a fucking strong man, dude.
He's a strong man. He'll fuck you up still.
90-pound kettlebells. Like,
that's true, but he's still
pretty
old,
fucking strong.
You know?
He'll slam you on the ground and beat you to death while he's asking you if you had ever seen this video of a fucking monkey like driving a golf cart off a mountain or something.
He's still old, you know. Like he may be strong. He may be strong, but he still has old bones. You
That's
know?
the last thought you hear. The last thought you think is like, oh, I think I have seen that video, and then your brain like fizzles out, like your last synapse fires,
and that's it. And you turns off. Finn, you done. That's it.
You'll never know if that's the video he was talking about though. Like you'll
he's not even asking you about that anymore. He's asking you about, have you seen the video of the vapor passing through the mask? See, they don't work. I swear to God, he said that, and I'll
pull that video up, Jamie.
I swear to God,
Jamie, pull a video of me fucking dying fast, Jamie. Quick, pull it up.
Yo, pull a video of this man's family like crying over me beating their child up.
He's dropping
Jamie, can
head.
you cut it? He fucking brays. He's like nay horse noises. Jamie, pull up a fucking pull up a live feed of this child's mom as I wail the life out of his condensed skull.
Let's go to another question, please.
Hell no.
I would pick Paul probably too. Yeah. I think I could.
I think I could crumple Paul just Watson. If I put one real good hit to the ribs, I could crumple him.
You know what it is? It's the size of the hands are definitely like something to take note of, but because they're so big, I feel like they're catching a lot of wind, making them a lot slower. It's almost like
he's always got to do this.
It's almost like trying to punch somebody underwater type deal, where it's like you're definitely gonna see it coming way more than you would see it in just thin air. But like that wave of air you're gonna be able to like maneuver around that.
Right. Yeah. Also, if you jump, you might get blown away. You might get knocked away if you just jump along with the swing.
Yeah, you could keep your distance just by feeding into a swing.
It's like fighting Yorm in Dark Souls 3, like that big-ass giant.
Like that big-ass giant. You just got to wait for him to fuck up, and then you just hit him with the sword that's built to kill him.
Yeah. Like
you got the Watson Slayer.
The Watson Slayer. Oh, no. Where did you get... Did you know he has a new channel? He has a new channel, so... This really upset me. Like,
wait, really, Paul Joseph Watson?
Yeah. So I don't remember what it's called, but this really upset me because it was about. I watched a not the entire thing, but I watched maybe like a good half hour of a. It's Sam Hyde. He had all this. He was going to do a documentary with iDubbbz.
Oh yeah.
I totally forgot about this whole subject to even happen.
Oh yeah, the Sam Hyde iDubbbz thing.
Right, so I guess it never came out. The documentary never came out. So Sam Hyde just started releasing footage and doing like a podcast about the footage that they recorded. Like, I don't want this to go to waste. So I started watching some of it, and then I forgot. So because of that, algorithmically, there was this channel. Didn't recognize the name, but it said iDubbbz gets owned by Sam Hyde, something stupid like that. And I was like, what the fuck is this shit? And then I hover on it so you can give me a preview. It's Paul Joseph Watson. And I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, click on it, and it's his new channel. He has a new channel.
That's so weird.
I don't remember what it's called. Because I clearly, obviously,
I wasn't that interested.
It's called Anything Goes.
That's it. I remember it was just like a stupid name that I could. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, he's talking about Sam Hyde versus iDubbbz, like he's fucking Leafy.
Yeah, that's so fucking weird. That's a weird. And he still has the map behind him of fucking Brazil.
He needs to put like fucking CS:GO footage or something. He needs to like, you know, like
just full on copy his content like, straight up.
He's like CS:GO surfing. He's doing those like surfing things where he's got the knife and he's like flipping it a little
with the
bit.
knife and shit.
Sam Hyde absolutely destroyed simp cock iDubbbz.
Oh my god, that's so ridiculous.
Can you believe he let his girlfriend do OnlyFans?
What a beta male. My girlfriend isn't real, but if she was, she wouldn't be doing OnlyFans.
It's such a funny, like, yeah, I remember seeing that, and I watched most of that documentary, and I kind of just didn't, I don't know, I got bored, I guess.
It was just too damn long, that's all.
Yeah, I understood, like, why no documentary came of it, because it's just kind of like a bunch of nonsense. It is fun footage, though. It is like pretty ridiculous.
I
like
love
some of that footage is funny.
What was the first thing they were going over was all their notes.
Oh,
it was
yeah.
just all a bunch of gaslighting stuff. That was pretty funny.
That, yeah,
all
it
the
was
stupid
funny.
Shit.
That's so weird that he has like a channel touching on that stuff.
I couldn't believe it. I was like,
I feel
why
like-
would you?
I feel like we're on a cusp of like of the start of a new cycle again. I
think
feel like
you're absolutely right.
yeah, it feels like 2014, 2015 style. Like not exactly in the same that not in this. No, not in the sense that it's as good. I think it's worse. But I do think the attitudes are kind of getting to that point again where like people are starting to comment on the same stuff again. Like
Right.
Because now you've had this resurgence of like, oh, you've had a lot of left-wing YouTubers and content creators, specifically like in 2017 to 2020, kind of coming into their own and like kind of finding an audience and like kind of exploding. But now I feel like you're seeing that kind of decline again, and you're seeing like you're seeing like people like making fun of Hassan for his house or whatever, and like making fun of like a lot of these Twitch people. It feels not nostalgic exactly, because that's the wrong word, but reminiscent, I guess.
I saw a video because I was briefly mentioned in it, because the guy was just rattling off names of remember like the old anti-SJW stuff or whatever, remember all this old shit, blah blah blah, and this, and then the point was being made, and actually I think it had to do with Hassan as well, that whole Twitch thing when he got banned or whatever. Was he banned for saying cracker?
Yeah,
I don't remember
for
if
like
he was
a
He was saying cracker.
Yeah, for like
so
8
he was
minutes or something.
He was banned out. Yeah, you're right. Because I'm okay. So they were making that point that like, this is weird. I remember these points being made where it was kind of like there was it was like kind of protect white people kind of thing, and it was like, this reminds me of the old like it almost seems like there's remnants, like something's being rustled or some shit. And I'm like, I kind of feel that a little bit too, and then especially. But I'm not sure, dude, because a lot of that stuff never left. It really, everybody migrated to, everyone migrated to the quartering, really. It's because he never stopped. He's like the only one that never stopped.
I hate that guy.
That is true.
Guy so much.
I don't know any, like, I don't know
what feelings I have. He's just sort of there. Like, I don't really have any.
I don't like the guy because all of this, so much of this stuff just like could have just died. Like a lot of us treated it, we're like, oh, that was a thing, and then we're just like, we're like doing our shit now, and he's just anything asking, like, give me topics, I need to keep this shit going, because
literally anything he can to post about just some fuck shit. He's just like, I'll post it, fuck it.
Is no bullshit still making things?
I don't know, and I want to know. I want to know right now,
because that was one of the funnier ones 2 months ago.
Yeah, he was. 2 months ago. So I guess he like.
So he's dead. He's gone.
He's dead.
Taking a break.
Unless he has a new channel too. What if he has a new channel like?
No BS News.
Are you serious?
Oh, 11 months ago, even worse. All right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So wait, what is his subscriptions? Yeah, it's just it's such a strange. Yeah, 2 months ago was his last video.
What was it about?
Actual Justice Warrior? What's this? Oh, it's just a friend of his, I guess.
Oh.
Does he do a podcast with him? Wait, what is this? Oh, no, it's just like literally. Wow, it's astounding that these people are still doing this.
Bro, they don't give up, man. You find your audience and you stick to it.
Yeah, I want to see how many videos the Quartering has put out today. the Quarter Pounder. Let me see.
It you know, the thing that bothers me most is just like, I just feel like
3 videos already.
Yeah.
Temple swatted again. Strange man breaks into his house. Carhartt doubles down on wokeness and gets
embarrassed
by Starbucks. What's happening?
I gotta admit something. I do like the titles. The titles are really funny. Like, I don't know if that's his intention, but like, because I title things kind of the same way, where it's like there's like occasional capitalizations where it's
right.
Carhartt doubles down on wokeness and gets embarrassed by it's just
pretty great.
It feels like someone's screaming at you.
Guys, give me a sec. One sec. I have to pee so badly.
Oh, don't do it. Don't worry about it. Do it with the door open.
I'm not gonna pee with the door open. I'm not.
Do it with the door open.
We can make it an NFT or something.
Let's not. An NFT of my dick urinating.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
All right, fine.
You put the camera on, man. If you can. Oh, he muted his mic. Oh, but not on the recording though.
I know, right?
You're gonna have to hear it.
I hope it picks it up. I'll fucking I'll boost it as much as possible.
Yeah, boost it as much as possible. Just make it sound like someone's frying chicken.
I'll do that. I'll fuck around with it. These thumbnails are awesome. These fucking titles and
what are we at?
Marvel panics over woke future.
Hour 50.
LeBron James demolished.
I gotta admit, man, I think those are funny. They're very clearly like cynical titles, like meant to just kind of, you know, mine the algorithm and like kind of feed off of people's anger. But at the same time, I do think they're just inherent. I do think they're really funny.
They're great, dude.
Demolished.
I love these adverbs. Dom. Ethan Klein crushed by Temple.
Oh my god, I wish John DiMaggio had a fucking cameo. I want him as Marcus Phoenix to scream Quartering titles or like just like anti-SJW
he
titles.
Does have one. Let's fucking do it.
Does he?
Yes, he does. I sent it. He does have it.
Oh, well, now we have to.
No, we have to. We absolutely have to do this now because this is a brilliant idea. This is a fucking brilliant idea.
Instant regret.
This is woke websites stealing.
Pokimane sued for defamation. I love it,
dude. This is an amazing idea. I love that to death.
It's because it's a good idea. We're at the end of our. We're at the end, by the way. We're pretty much like when Sween comes back, we'll wrap it up. We're about at the 2 hour.
Yeah,
might be a little bit less.
Quite some time.
I gotta get this Patreon open, but that sounds fucking.
Oh, I'm so excited about that.
Yeah, I'd be stoked to pay for that. Okay, what are we doing? I have to filter out.
Feminist meltdown. Backfires gets worse. God damn! I'm like this.
You serious?
God damn, dude! 24 videos in a week.
It's good, man. Here's one thing, man. Here's one thing that I'll say though. I don't like it when people who upload like 7 times a day complain about like one video getting demonetized.
Right.
I think that's some real pussy shit.
Right.
Because you're making bank. First of all, you're making money off of the links anyway. Like if you're selling merch or whatever, like everything is a line by which you could make more money. So calm down a little bit. But also, you've got like 80% of your outputs today are like making money, and because one of them got hit with something, you're going to complain about it. Like there were times where I would post once every 3 weeks or something. And I would have both of those videos get demonetized, and I wouldn't complain at all, you know? So just the idea, and that's like my entire revenue for the month, you know?
Right.
I would have to like stream on Twitch or something to make something, or I just rely on like merch or whatever, or like the occasional Patreon video that like may or may not have gone up. So like, if you're a daily content creator who uploads multiple videos daily, don't complain about that shit. It's really stupid.
Right.
But
Stop sucking dick and suck dick.
well, that's as good as a point as any to leave off on. Thanks for
Stop sucking dick and suck dick.
thanks for stopping by. If you
A
heard,
sign and Pokemon destroyed. Okay, go ahead.
damn, Pokemon sank the city with a giant worm. If you liked what you heard today, consider supporting us on patreon.com/the Snark Tank. $1 a month gets you early access to every episode and access to bonus solo episode. My solo episode goes up this month, and Sweeney's will follow next month in February. $5 gets you a question read on the show. $10 gets you access to our Discord server. That's one payment in, and you're in for good. And $25 gets your name dyslexically read at the end of the show, which I will do in a second. Once again, that $500 and $1,000 tier, where we'll play Gears of War with you for very small amounts of time on our schedule only, that is still open. So if anybody wants to donate $500 to $1,000, that's a fee that's available to
Be
you.
my fucking guest. Be my
Please.
fucking guest.
So
I need a car, please.
Sweeney, count me down.
Check out his peanut in my mouth.
You have penis in your mouth?
There's penis in your mouth?
Peanuts.
Yeah, okay.
Peanuts.
I think you just have a lisp.
3, 2, 1.
Spanker Woodman, Daddy Ratty is here to impale mages and fund discrimination against fantasy minorities, and he's all out of money. Dickalodian.
You got wait. It's got dick.
Yeah,
How many
dick.
Was there enough dicks?
He did it wrong. That's why I just read it wrong, because he wrote Dickalodian. So it's almost right, but it's close enough.
Close.
Derek, what you think about Vegas house show scene? Follow my band at toyboxband.iv. You guys.
Oh, how's the Vegas show scene?
Oh, the show scene.
I have not attended any shows yet, but what's the toy box? What?
I don't know. Whatever. There is that big. That concert that's going on that I thought was a joke.
I thought it was a fucking meme. I thought it was like a nostalgic meme.
Yeah, like it's like the When We Were Young tour.
When We Were Young.
It's
and
like
it has
that thing
every band
with those cringe bands.
Avril
every
Lavigne,
pop punk band ever.
Avril Lavigne, and
Avril
fucking.
Lavigne has, dude, fucking Alkaline Trio, Silverstein, fucking every
my
Hawthorne
God,
Heights,
really?
every band ever you can. Jimmy Eat World, fucking every band you can imagine.
Yeah,
Like that.
Paramore going to be in it? Is Paramore there?
Yes.
Paramore is there. Yeah,
Yeah, they're the headliner.
Is it real?
Paramore's headliner. Yeah,
it's real. Yeah,
that
I
real?
think I was
Where
thinking
is it?
I might go.
It's 100% real. I signed up for a pre-order. They're gonna send out the info tomorrow about
Where's
pre-sale.
that?
Yeah, in Vegas in October.
Ooh, I might go to that. That sounds
Yeah,
cool.
you
Vegas in
got 10 months
October.
to figure it out.
I might go to that. I don't even really like many of those bands, but I feel like that'd be like a hilarious crowd to see.
I like a lot. Of
Everybody dressed as the it reminds me of the style of the 2000s that I hated, but everyone was like, this is how cool people dress.
But it's gonna be funny
and I'm
though,
just like,
because
no.
but it's gonna be like 40-year-olds.
Yeah, they're gonna hand you skateboards and shit. It's
I'm not young. I'm young at heart.
gonna be great. You're not alone. There
Oh my
is
God.
more to this, I know.
Ew.
All right, come on.
Sam, I shot JFK Ramey, back alley end pass dealer, teeny weeny Sweeney weenie, Kawaii in the streets, Subarashi in the sheets, the guy whose girlfriend scared the shit out of Chris at the Last Stand media picnic, hashtag still bully Sweeney, Beanie Boy,
The hell's wrong with you?
I'll say it. Beanie Boy Beaner loves beating bitches. I'm Spanish. I think I'm Spanish adjacent enough that I could say Beaner without
You got the
it being a
pen.
problem.
You guys like beans too?
I've said the N-word in videos. I'm not going to be afraid of saying fucking Beaner.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I rolled a nat 20 on my cum shot and took out my girlfriend's eye. Mitch McConnell's tortoise shell. Fuck you, Steve. Your brother is better than you. Board Burger. Saint Maxi. Johnson & Johnson is dog whistle for Jeffrey Epstein and Jared Fogle. Chris would love Sal and Joe's punishment in season 2, episode 23 of Impractical Jokers. Rusty Cage's epoxied rat. I'm squirting Adrian. I'm squirting Adrian. I'm squirting. Get a fucking glass. I want to see it in a beer glass, Adrian. Talos Valkyrie, Apothecary of the First Claw, 10th Company, 8th Legion. Also, no, you didn't say it right. Yo, it's the X8 guy. I actually had a question, but Patreon must have glitched out and fucked me over. Check the new thread for it. I checked it. It's not there. Avi. Chris Raygun. More like how it feels to chew 5 gum. I became a patron and spent $25 not to be able to come up with a clever name. Sweeney saw Chris in a wig once and now won't stop talking about his girlfriend. Duncan, master of all things cute. I don't think I've ever worn a wig. Like, even for like a costume. Now that I think about it.
So disrespectful. Fuck you guys.
What if you're like a TV fucking sketch comic? Because they always make you do it.
That's true, yeah. I mean, there's nothing ashamed. I'm not saying it's like a point of pride. I'm just saying, like, now that I think about it, I don't think I've ever, even for Halloween.
It's a point of pride.
I don't know. Dave Chappelle's worn wigs. I wouldn't be that ashamed of
Good
wearing
for him.
Yeah, Rick James, are you kidding?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fair enough.
Unless that was just his hair and everything else was a wig.
Yeah.
He had these golden, perfect locks.
He always wears ball caps. That's awesome.
That's a fucking great thing to think. Duncan, master of all things cute and funny. Wage Slave 583. Existential Dread, the person. Steven, where's the brandy? Hey, you little piss baby. You think you're so fucking cool, huh? You think you're so fucking tough? Dead Inside, Arcane Furukawa.
What the fuck was that?
That's how he wrote. That's how he wrote it.
What the fuck was that? Whoa.
That's the font that he used. Dead Inside, Arcane Furukawa, better to pee in the sink than to sink in the pee, but not in women like Chuck Berry, except my ex-girlfriend we didn't talk about. Shrink is Finkeldunk, the Warlock using transversive steps. Ed.
Very cool.
That's his name. Very cool. I thought it was going Ed and Eddie or something.
So did I.
But it didn't. It wasn't even that satisfying. I challenged the other Connor King to a fight to the death where there can only be one. Sweeney, it's okay. My girlfriend isn't real either. I have PPSD. Ryber 525, the mystery of the sudden uptick in tomboy appreciation. Racist's Snake, 10 hours of Spawn saying Malboja, relaxing sounds for stress relief, meditation, deep sleep. This is funnier to me now because I've unironically been like using those putting those meditation videos on to sleep because they like put me in a trance. And this is exactly
not bad.
This is exactly how they're titled. There was once a hero named Rangar the Red who came riding from Oh, it's a tongue twister, you fuck. There once was a hero named Rangar the Red who came riding from Whiterun to spank him in the shower and take what's ours. You suck.
Oh my god.
Fuck you, man. Manchurian Candidate Alpha Delta Alpha Magneta. Tell him, Steve Dave, can I put my balls in your jaw? Because you're a natural, a beating heart of stone. You gotta be so cold to make it in this world. Yeah, you're a natural. Andre Brooks, Antiphus Maximus, the host of Mussolini's Pinata Party. Oh my god, I'm getting lightheaded because I haven't eaten all day. Vanessa, listen.
I just ate dope. I'm so happy I put food in my stomach.
Vanessa, listen, it's fine. I got cream for the crabs. I'm not mad anymore. Just talk to me. God is dead because Travis Scott killed him. Oh god, I'm so hungry. Bernie Budden.
I want that so bad.
Bernie
I want
Budden,
food that isn't good for me so bad, but I have to eat fucking good food.
Hey,
John
no
Strickland,
MSG, bitch. It's very good for
Big
you.
Boost Sniggins, Mercs 1889, Downey McFrowny, Hi, I'm Paul, Cinnamon Cider, The First Church of Keith David, may the smooth, dulcet tones of his voice guide you in the new year. Goops McKenzie returned from farts pits of unemployment. Oh,
Awesome.
Okay, good. You got a job. Cool. Drunken Doulahan, Pre-Roz, Doug Dimma Dumbass. Oh, man, I feel it. Come, man, the man of come. Blake 89. I'm starting to sweat.
Probably drink some water, idiot.
I have Febreze.
What?
Oh man, this guy's fucked. He's
Oh man, I have Febreze.
Blake896, Mario spreading his asshole live on Twitch, also watching Master Chef. The epic Oshawott, fucking kill me, but my boss, hey boss, asks, I'm not reading the rest of that, sorry, hey boss, I'm starving, not today. Ryan Lucchesi, Ryan Lucchesi, certified tomboy appreciator, sloshy scout, Atrasoni, having trouble dealing with those pesky minorities, trying to climb the... what? Having trouble dealing with those pesky minorities? Try combining the N-word, F-word, and R-word for maximum damage.
It is powerful.
I'm like spitting just to drink. Tom Sweeney, the atrocious alien fucker, Antifa Sarkeesian, Lord Autism High Priest. No, I had bread yesterday. Antifa Sarkeesian, the Lord of Autism, and the High Priest of the Church of Asian Keith David from Cloud Atlas. Sweeney, read the three-body problem to reignite your fear of aliens.
I think I heard about that.
I don't know. The three-body problem? I don't know what that is. Hard hat skydiver, Alaskan oil field trash, Marcus Shorten, the Ukrainian urologist, in parentheses, I look at Russians' penises. Game controller 25, Nikki Ziggy, Murder Ascended, Keith David, the dyslexic that feels Chris's pain. Sandy Cheeks, the kind of girl to wear SpongeBob as a strap-on and use his nose to peg Squidward. Yeah. I just wanted to make you read that. Lobotomize like Jesus that. And his merry band the only stick I touch while driving is my penis. I masturbate while driving. Hiroshima spicy mushrooms. Dummy thick Dave. I give it a 9.5 out of 10. It's a pretty nice cock. Nothing is more calming than black people dressed in all white. I, Christopher Maldonado, possess a secret flash drive containing all of Kingston's baby photos. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Come inside my tummy. Jackson Absage. Badly Brave. Hugger Derek, the movie theater manager. Ethereum. Chris Gate, my Pajurian hunting ass. All hands on dick. Rangers can do everything, but other classes do it better. Signed, a Hexblade Warlock Supremacist. Richter 86.
I fucking hate that.
And rounding out the list, King of Haphazard. I have to eat. I gotta go.
All right.
I can't.
Bye, Dom.